Hello, everyone. Hello. How are we?
Hello.
I'm here with Maya, Scott, and Bailey. And it's basically, the idea is, like, when we went to Ancient Ramin, we did a Q&A video, we did a reaction video, and I thought, do you know what? Hello. How are we playing? There we go. Sorry, I just muted myself. Yeah, so basically, I thought we'd do it in live format instead, because I just feel like it's perfect for it, to be honest. So yeah, what we're gonna do is we're gonna watch the video. We're not gonna watch it in its entirety. I think we're gonna kind of flick through, because it is nearly a 2-hour video. Kind of go to the highlights and answer any of your questions that you have. All right. Okay. So I guess we should just kind of begin, and then if you want me to pause it, guys, I'll pause it, and I'll skip forward or whatever. Just let me know. All right.
I just felt like breathing down my
Okay.
neck.
Why
Can we see it?
do you
Yes.
remain
All
here?
good, yeah.
All good?
Excellent.
That's a video in the making if I've ever heard one.
Yes.
I've just gone chilled all over my body.
I'm terrified.
So obviously it's a very small screen for you guys, but it's not about viewing it. If you want to view it, go and watch the actual video. This is just like our thoughts and stuff, what we're thinking as we're going along and that. Hey guys, how's it going? Dudey here. I am back with another video. I'm joined once again by Scott, Bailey and Maya, and today we are in 30 East Drive. Let's go. Okay. Whoa. It's blurry. That's it. This is the ghosts. Right, we're going to do a sweep. This is how we're going to do. We've got like a formula from Ancient Ramin. And I've just sort of like basically realised, you know, we haven't been through it yet. So this is. So what was everyone's thoughts the moment that you entered the building? How did it feel? And what was the comparison to Ancient Ramin? Would you like me to begin, or does someone want to jump in?
You start off.
This is no disrespect to the owners or anything like that, or the previous tenants. The whole building smelt like a raw cigarette. It was quite. It took a minute to kind of adjust. I don't like cigarette smoking and stuff. I don't like the smell, so it was like, whoa, okay. And it was also felt like we were literally walking into the 60s or 70s. But yeah, how did you guys feel?
I was fucking shitting my pants. I think after like the introduction with Carol, I was so like on edge.
I'll tell you what, sorry, just while you bring that up, because that's perfect. I didn't put this in the main video. I did do a video about this. Let's just explain to people. So Maya, take it from there. Like, what actually happened with Carol?
So we walked up, but we were like half an hour early, and they were still cleaning. I think it was Carol had
granddaughter and her granddaughter's friend,
and then her granddaughter's friend,
and her daughter, but her daughter left quite quickly.
Yeah, so it was just them three, and then the other lady left. I don't remember seeing a fourth lady. That's really weird.
Yeah.
The sister, yeah.
Yeah,
not the sister. Sorry, Carol's daughter.
Remember.
Yeah, because she was like, "Oh, if you're too loud, she'll be out." Because I think her daughter's on the other side, so Carol's on one side, and
yeah. Oh yeah, the like where there's a gap in between the houses.
She was sat behind Carol when we first walked in, and then just
family
disappeared.
affair.
I don't remember her leaving.
That's
but I remember
probably
her
why I
got there.
Yeah.
Remember to hit that like button, guys. Come on.
Yeah, and then she kind of just like had a chat with us, gave us like a brief tour for about 5 seconds, and then was showing us like all, because they've got a room, like the smoking room, because you're not allowed to go out and smoke at night, has all the pictured evidence of like what people have caught in the past. And she was just talking us through all like the scary stories that people have experienced in there, which obviously sets you on edge because it's horrific. And props to Carol, she's a fucking good storyteller. Like I was scared when she was going through all that. And then kind of walked out of the house, and as we were walking off, she just went, "You've got something with you," like pointing to me, and I was like,
yeah,
sorry.
But the thing, it was because she just stopped her conversation.
Yeah.
She was like, "I'm gonna have to take a step back. I'm gonna have to take a step back here, because you got something with you."
Because she was mid-story about like telling us about how terrible mirrors are, which is so weird because of obviously what happened at the Ram.
Yeah, she's like, I can't look in any mirrors in that building, so you know.
She was like, the things that I've seen jump out of mirrors and stuff, do not look in mirrors. And I was like, and then mid that story, she just jumped straight into, you've got something with you. That's literally, I think she said you fetched something with you or something like that.
Yeah.
But literally just mid sentence, just pointed at me and went, you fetched something with you, and then like gave us like the medium readings. But that set me so on edge because I didn't realise that it was going to be like a passed away family member or something. I thought it was a fucking demon or something. So it proper just shit me up. And then from the start, as you can see in what's literally about to happen in this video, it just immediately kicked off in that building. It was very scary from the go.
Yeah. What about you, Scott? How did you find it?
Yeah, I think I was probably the opposite because Carol didn't say anything to me. She just blanked
She didn't,
me.
yeah. You
She
stood at the
ignored
back.
you.
Yeah.
I was
so
just I stood
me,
there.
someone
She
in my
finished with you
family
guys. I was like, oh, it's
cancer.
my turn. And then she just turned off and went to her house. And I was like,
Like,
I
see
guess
ya.
I'm all right then, fine.
Mm.
So going into that, there was nothing there. There was no like, whereas everyone else I think was a little bit confused by what she said. I was just like, going in, having a great time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At that point, at least.
Yeah, confused is like the least to say, mate, because everything she said to me was complete shit. Like, nothing had like made any sense what she said to me. And like, I didn't even try and play along with her. I was like, nah.
Yeah.
Nothing.
And then the bike accident happened.
Yeah, well, then that did happen, yeah, but it is what it is, you know what I mean? I was like, yeah, alright, whatever.
Because you text that guy that night and you were like,
I did, yeah.
just gonna let you know, as you're the only person I know that rides a motorbike, be careful.
Tell you what though, funny story, because there's another bloke who I work with who rides a motorbike, and I thought it'd be quite funny to shit him up as well and say that she said it, and he's recently had a motorbike crash as well. So I'm gonna stop selling people that they're crashing their motorbikes because
I think you're just getting in their head at this point.
Yeah.
Guys, get all your questions in, by the way. We'll be answering them as and when we receive them. Yeah, you need to stop like cursing people on motorbikes.
Yeah.
I will. I'll try.
Let's have a little read. So we've got lots of people in. Bobbington asks if we're all right. Frankie Wells says you can't seem to purchase my Patreon. Well, mate, I don't know what to suggest. I'm sorry, but it's a great Patreon. If anyone wants to join the Patreon, I highly recommend it. So Communist Doe says, fucking fantastic video, Jordan. You guys are smashing the paranormal content and really starting to make me believe through your experiences and a few of my own. Excellent. Damon says, great video. Tyne says the breathing was fucked. What a video though. Java Dog says, next time deliberately step near a door to see if movement will open it by itself, because old floors will do that sometimes. I mean, we stepped near all the doors. I was sat on a bed away from the door when it opened, as was Bailey and Maya. And
in the bathroom at one point.
And in the bathroom.
Yeah, it was in the bathroom.
We walked past that door many times to go into the parents' bedroom, and it didn't open. But yeah, very, very, very weird. Chloe's going to throw all the mirrors away. Carl's been playing Phasmophobia. 30 East Drive is nothing compared to 6 Tanglewood Grove. It's very true. Severals in Colchester was a mental one. I think it's flats now, though. That's the thing about a lot of these places, is they just get demolished and turned into, especially the abandoned places, obviously they get demolished and then turned into flats and things like that, which is a massive shame.
Asylums 9 times out of 10 just get immediately turned into flats, which shits me up. I would never ever live in a converted asylum. Not a chance.
So many blocks of flats are converted. Well, not blocks of flats, but there are so many flats and apartments that are converted asylum buildings.
Yeah, like when we went to Lincoln,
it's
half of it's
surprising.
been converted.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Surprising it's such a popular thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where's your next exploration? Love these vids. We've got loads of places. It's just a case of kind of choosing one, sticking with it, and going with it. I'm incredibly busy right now doing videos and editing and stuff, so I don't want to take on another big one until Halloween is out of the way. But after that, we will definitely look into some places, some things that are floating around. Daring Woods again, Rendlesham Forest. We have a theatre. We have a fort. We have, what else do we have, guys? We have a prison. Well, a prison. What other ones do we have, or have I kind of?
That's the big ones, I think.
Yeah.
There's the abandoned asylum that Finn went to the other day that I think we should go to.
Also want to go back to the Adelphi Hotel in Liverpool. So there's plenty of places on the radar. Got a name for the doll yet? No, I'm going to look through the comments very soon, and I'm also going to look through the comments to pick a winner for the what's it called? The
Sweet
Polaroids. Frankie Wells does an $8.99 super chat. Right, with the door, I don't know if it was just me, but it was almost kind of like you guys were kind of like normal with it. How much did it affect you when you saw the footage? Also been watching you for ages. Thank you, mate. I appreciate it. How did it affect you? I saw it first as I was doing my solo vigil in there. And to be honest, I was more preoccupied with the fact that my walkie-talkie wasn't working properly, and we were doing solos, and I was like, oh, fuck. Like, I can't really hear anyone, and they can't really hear me. And then the door opened, and I was like, oh, my fucking God. If it gets any worse, I'm going to have to really shout and scream out or run because no one's going to hear me. So I was preoccupied, probably, I would say, fortunately. What about you guys?
I don't know how that didn't mess you up more.
I know.
Like, watching the footage back, you were just like, the door's opened.
But I'm also...
Guys, hello? Like, what?
Have a loud bastard, mate.
Yeah.
It's a weird one, yeah. Now you point it out, it was kind of the door just opened, then we went straight back up to kind of investigate the door again. But like, I think the adrenaline's so high in there, and like the excitement that, oh my God, we've actually like caught something that's a bit strange. It kind of takes over a little bit, so you're kind of just like raring to go with it rather than shit your buns and run away.
Yeah, exactly. Like, the whole point of going to these places is to catch something like that. So I think it was more excitement than nervousness. But you can see in the video the second time, because I'm holding the night vision camera, and you can literally, the footage is
you're trembling.
So I'm trying so hard to keep the camera still. I was just like, from the minute that door opened when we were sitting on the bed, like my whole body just like almost like shut down with fear. Like it was like, what the fuck just happened?
Yeah.
And then 5 minutes later, literally, I wouldn't even say it was that. I think we walked downstairs,
got the other camera and went straight back
told them
up.
what happened. Did we even wake them up when we went downstairs?
No, we literally just got the camera, went back up, and then told them about it all, I think.
Oh, right. And then literally just were like, no one is going to believe us, because we sat on the bed for ages after the door opened. We were like, we have to go back up now, and it's going to happen again, and we're going to prove that there is no one on the other side of the door.
Yeah.
And we did.
It was ice cold. As soon as that door opened, though, like, there was a dirty gust of cold air, like, come through with it.
Weird. But the thing, like, I was thinking this the other day, I don't know if I said it to you already, why did we not take the thermal camera when we went back upstairs?
I don't know.
I know.
And
like when me and Bailey were doing the Estus in the
breathing.
coal shed, you know, and not only was it breathing, there was literally, I felt it, there was a cold spot right next to Bailey's fucking head.
Yeah.
You know, so annoying. But these are the things that, we'll iron out and we'll get better. That's one of the things. Like, I felt like 30 East Drive was such a smoother investigation. Like, we learned so fucking much from Ancient Ram Inn. And so I do know that we will only get better and better. Someone asked a question. Let me just see if I can find their name, because it literally leads into what I was then about to say. I'm sorry I can't find you, but someone asked, would we want to go back to the Ancient Ram Inn? And abso-fucking-lutely would I want to go back to the Ancient Ram Inn, and I'd want to go back to 30 East Drive as well. But I think that, you know, Liam said, would you go back to the Ancient Ram? And I just think that there are certain things, like, I would have a 12-hour static camera on that mirror throughout the whole thing. And just we'd do the solos. I think we definitely just let the fear get the better of us when we were with the Ancient Ram.
I think it's because it was our first proper one. Like, obviously we've done a few abandoned ones before, but it's kind of not the same. It's like when you know what this place actually is, it's it does kind of take, like, it was quite overwhelming, like the first one that we done. But now, like, we've done 2 of them now. I think, like, if we did go back to the RAM, I think we would do a better investigation than what we've already done there.
Yeah, definitely.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
And also, you've got to think that a lot of these clips are taken 2, 3, 4, 5 in the morning, and we are so and Leeds was also a 5-hour journey for us lot, 12-hour journey for Scott. Like, we're so mentally drained, and you're constantly on edge in there as well. So the adrenaline's pumping, so you're exhausted from that. You're exhausted from the traveling. You're exhausted because it's 4 in the morning. Things just do get missed off, and you forget to do things.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, absolutely. That's very true. Right, should we watch a little bit more of the video, and then we'll return
We're
to the
1
questions?
minute in.
Keep them coming in, guys. What I might end up doing is just playing it muted in the background. There's one thing I do just want to answer. Errol just said, it didn't sit right for me how that door was hung, and I know exactly what you mean. However, and this is a fucking massive however, when Bailey and Maya are in the bathroom, right, if you listen to when that door opens, if the door is like, you know, if the what's it called, the catch is like stuck, and then it comes off of the door frame, it's like, duh, and it'll open, right? But we'll obviously see it in a minute, or in probably about an hour. When that door opens, when they're in the bathroom, it literally sounds like someone has pulled the handle down, pushed it, and released it, and it's just so fucked. So fucked. But yeah, right.
We'll analyse it when we get to that point. Yeah. But there is no doubt in my mind that the door handle is moved, because it sounds exactly like that.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I've already heard a noise.
Yeah, that was the thing. Like, it literally just went off straight away.
We've been here like 20 minutes at this point.
As soon as we walked through that door.
Right, so I look back at the footage. A formula from ancient RAM in. A formula from ancient RAM in.
What the hell was that?
Did you just say something?
No.
This
I'm just like, oh, he's taking the piss.
I just heard someone say, I heard her literally, and I thought it was you,
but
trying to chime in about something. No. I fucking hate this place.
This place does feel pretty gnarly. Am I right in thinking, you know, there's that viral TikTok / YouTube short of the cleaner lady, and everything's been
that's Carol.
And that's it.
That's it.
That was Carol who was talking to.
Did the Facebook Live.
Yeah, I was genuinely like, oh fuck, it's the chick from the Facebook video.
I can't believe you didn't know that.
Yeah, I didn't know.
What the hell was that?
I'd have asked for a picture.
Okay, Fred, if this is you, piss off. Open door. What the fuck was that? It's not funny when you're on your Todd. Emma, open door for me.
To us?
There.
Spoilers.
Okay.
I wish it happened like that, though.
Yeah, that's fucking heavy, isn't it?
I think I would have jumped out of the window if that had happened to us.
Hit that like button, guys, you know it makes sense.
Someone's tried to eat the plastic fruit.
The plastic fruit was something on their website where one of Carol's, I want to say it was either grandkids or just a kid in the house.
You are full of knowledge in this one, Scott.
I did research.
It's very helpful.
History.
It's Ghost Wiki, isn't it?
Sorry?
Oh my god, somebody's made a penis out of it.
Nice.
That's my research.
I've also made a massive error.
I enjoy the initial sweeps. I think it's a really cool thing that we do. And energy and emotion is a lot higher.
Nice.
And happier at this
I think it's quite funny to have this to compare how different we are throughout the night.
It's like that TikTok
like comparing this
trend, isn't it? Where it's like,
last
this is my first drink, this is my last drink.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's not very.
Hi, my name's Mo. This is my first drink.
5 o'clock, 6 o'clock in the afternoon. I mean, you know, I love my baths. I wouldn't be against it. We've been warned against looking in the mirrors, so of course.
I mean, to point out here as well, the door to that bedroom is shut at the moment, and we're walking around up here now, and it doesn't.
Yeah, it doesn't open. Literally does not open. Well, we open it in a minute, don't we? And then we shut it again, and it doesn't open until I'm sat in there by myself.
The whole time we were there, and then
in the dying moments of the investigation, we see the word demon, and then minutes later it's rubbed off. So,
What's he doing on the floor then?
I want to really pay attention to
No hate. Oh, Errol, no,
the
absolutely, mate.
mirrors
Be super skeptical. You know, like I say, I totally understand where you're coming from with the latch, and I thought the same. But it's purely when you hear when they're in a bathroom, because I've heard that door open like it's being opened with a fucking handle. It's just like, okay, if the latch was fucked, I get that, but why does it sound like the door handle is being, opened? Not the latch, the door handle is so fucking creepy.
I'd say, looking back at the Ancient Ramin video,
Scott, have we done?
So happy.
I need
Have
a
we looked
third
into
monitor.
Chillingham Castle?
Is that asbestos?
I will add it to the list.
Yeah, apparently.
Loads of people are saying it in
Yeah,
the comments.
Chillingham, yeah.
Without a doubt.
No, it's fucking not.
There's a lot of stab. There's a lot of like stab marks.
I love this bit.
How's the levels on the stream, by the way, guys?
Pretty much is asbestos, ceiling wise.
That's a nice dress. Hopefully.
Yeah, I wasn't ignoring you. I was just like scanning the room, and then I saw the dress.
That's a nice dress. Is that blood?
Is that blood?
Is that blood?
Is that blood on the wall?
Is that blood?
Definitely not.
There are so many in this.
Just shit herself.
Oh, right, now,
Just an
we are
observation.
doing this today, okay? We will be doing solo vigils. We just are, okay? But full disclosure, we did bust you out of the Ancient Ramin doing solos because it just got so scary. But
Fuck
here,
that.
it's happening.
Did you film the mirrors in it?
I think walking through the ram on your own is a lot worse than walking through here on your own, though.
Oh
1000%.
yeah, but it's also
Yeah.
like further
Make
from
sure
the
there's no writing.
exit.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
it's massive.
Yeah.
Not massive, but it's
Yeah.
much bigger than 30 East Drive.
Yeah.
30 East Drive is like a
Yeah.
a 2.5 bedroom end terrace
I
council
thought that was the girls.
flat
Yeah.
house.
Maybe.
Yeah.
So it's not very big at all. Like at any point in the video, if you spoke loud enough, you could hear each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But in the RAM, that's not the case.
Maybe. One of them's
Like if you're in the
This is
attic
definitely Emma.
and the other person's in like
not Emma. Emma wasn't the girl in the
the
house.
I thought she was.
barn.
Disgusting.
Yeah.
That's rude.
Not hearing each
I mean,
other
sorry,
for shit.
Emma. Oh man, I mean. Oh my word.
Don't worry about people going in front of you, so-
That room in the pitch black
In the
by
picture.
myself was fucking horrendous.
The pitch black aspect of any of this is fucking horrible because your mind proper plays tricks on you.
Yeah, I think.
I think
And
the
all the
content
others.
actually wasn't that bad in there because he was so small. There's not enough room for your mind to play tricks on you.
Yeah.
Looked into enough.
That's
and they
true.
Roughly of.
Right.
They used to say.
In hindsight, I would have liked the coal shed.
And apparently they used to
You actually got quite lucky.
And they just
And
combust.
apparently they just
I think the
kept
living
firing
room was
out.
probably the worst place.
Making, if ever I've heard one.
Which I don't know if it's actually a thing. Too bad.
That's
Just because of that glass door.
The glass door was the worst bit of the living room, yeah.
Yeah.
Because you stare at it and you just. That's when, again, your eyes start playing tricks on you.
Yeah.
Have we found any explanation for hearing Bailey's voice twice yet? No, we haven't. And I
I can't wait
I
to watch
can't
that back as
I
well.
can't
Yeah.
explain that. I cannot explain that at all.
I did see someone commented saying, "Oh, it's Maya speaking." It's definitely not
Your
Maya
voice.
speaking. Yeah,
Oh yeah,
that's the
because
thing.
someone said
It's definitely not.
because I'm tired. My voice was
Yeah.
coming out deeper or something. It's like
Yeah. Okay, sure.
'Cause the
But
thing-
like, no, there's no way it's Maya's voice. Cause
See, when you guys came through, right? When you guys came through, and me and Scott were in the living room, and you were like, "Oh," and then you showed us.
yeah,
Part of me thought, "Oh well, the Zoom is obviously just like glitched, and it's like looped his voice or something." But then when I was editing it, and I
Yeah.
just had the audio from the camera, and it does the same thing.
it's on
Two
both.
completely separate audio devices. I was like, "Oh shit."
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
We'll get to the bit in a minute, but there's I know what you say, and then there's the noise in the
Yeah.
background that is the thing that isn't what you said, and
yeah, it
that's
is very
fucking
strange.
rank.
It is very strange.
But the
Yeah.
fact it's picked up on both. It's not the
Yeah.
devices that broke. There was a
Yeah,
noise
no,
that
it was
happened,
physically in the room.
but I
Yeah.
can't work out what that could be because it's definitely not you, and it's far too deep to be me. So,
Very strange.
and you two were asleep. So what else could it be?
Very strange. Into the Darkness. Hey, would definitely love to see more solo vigils.
Take it back.
Yeah, I wonder.
Say you don't want it.
I wonder if the person that bangs on the door is some local who tries to freak people out, or a fan who knew you were there trying to get content. When we, because obviously me and Bailey went upstairs and did the live stream. How long into the live stream was the knock on the door? Because it is entirely plausible. That, you know, someone that watches me, because I had a big build up that I was going to 30 East Drive. I never said the specific day.
And you released a video earlier in the week, and you said that you're going this week. Yeah. So they knew.
So they knew the week, but they didn't know the day. But
I'd say
if they live, if halfway through, and that was what, like half an hour. So they could have been.
It was before Bailey came down for the other EMF.
Yeah.
Right. So they could have been like 10, 15 minutes away, right?
Yeah.
Like if someone was live streaming, trying to think how far I could get. If someone was live streaming like 10, 15 miles away right now, I could get there in 15 minutes in my car.
Yeah.
Easily.
The thing is, though, he didn't strike me as someone that would have been watching the stream. He seemed more of like a middle-aged, like drunk guy, more than anything.
Yeah, and also
in the stream now.
Yeah, because also just thinking about it, if they're watching the live stream and they saw us do the ancient ram in, they're probably, if they want to get in, going from the I'm a huge fan or whatever would break down a barrier more than fucking let me in. I'm drunk.
Yeah.
I want to.
Yeah, just be like, I'm one of Dudey's fans. I'm watching the stream. Can I come in? Not the way that he came to the door and he went because Scott went over to it, and this was just after we'd got our takeaway, and he went over to it, and they went open the door, and then I came over and I went why, and then they went because I told you so. I told you to or something. Is that right, Scott? And then I was like, we're not allowed or something. We're not allowed to open the door. And then he immediately changed his tune and he was like, it
was something on as I just want to look around.
Yeah, I just want to look around. Has anything happened yet? So he was obviously there because he knew that the place was haunted, but he was really aggressive to start with, then calmed down, and then went have a good night and then left.
Yeah, I think he was just a crazy local who knows people go there.
Yeah, definitely. Because you would try it. If you lived round the corner from 30 East Drive, you would go knock on the door and see if you could join in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think he meant it to be aggressive. I think he might have been joking when he said, because I told you so.
But it definitely did come off a little bit, yeah.
It was scary. Like, it wasn't nice. But
If
then
it was
he
one of your
immediately
fans, they
was
would have
nice.
just mentioned it, like.
Yeah, like, I'm Dudey's fan, let me in.
Still would have said no, by the way. Just saying.
Yeah, just so everyone's aware.
Yeah, just for
Don't do this again.
just for safety reasons.
If it was anyone in the stream, really don't appreciate it. Don't do it again, because we'll just call the police next time.
Yeah. Unless Carol plans it to make sure you didn't let anyone in. Could be a test. Yeah, potentially. Whereas the ancient ram in, I was going to say Derby. No, it's more towards Bristol. Right, let's fast forward a little bit. So we had the preliminary sweep. I then obviously do my history of the building, which was kindly written by Scott. We then had the bit we were just talking about, which is the intruder, and then we have the new member of the team
in this episode. And it's going to be something continuing going forward.
You should pick a name on this stream.
Yeah, I will do. I need to look through the comments.
Please come through.
I'll do it at the end. And I'll also pick a winner for the Polaroid in this stream.
Oh. Now this doll, there's nothing that I'm aware of, like haunted or anything. We're going to take this doll to every haunted location. If things attach itself to it,
That's it.
I know what's coming.
A bit of fun.
Yeah, Scott. Sorry, mate. I had to do it.
Scott, you were fucking comedy gold.
Is that blood?
I've got a name,
He's done it again. Is that blood?
But yeah,
I didn't even notice
the
that.
next Annabelle on it.
Where's the doll? The doll is downstairs.
Unfortunately.
Nice. Full love pink hue.
Come here often. How you doing?
What What are the stains?
It's the arm on the back of the chair. That's what.
That's
Yeah.
the thing, yeah, that's what it is,
Yes.
yeah.
Where did it come
I
from?
thought you were like
Human
going in
little
for a kiss or something. I was like, hello.
We had a load of stuff that we wanted to get rid of. My auntie was doing a car boot, so I went and done a car boot with her.
I don't know who the picture of the
She was
random
trying to
dude
sell
on
that,
the
and I was
side is.
That's the
That's the
bloke who
bloke
lived there.
Died
Yeah.
upstairs.
Oh, sorry, R.I.P. Apologies.
Look at that.
Random. Why would they just have a picture? Just a random bloke on the wall.
Oh, what's that noise?
So it just blinks at me. Yeah, let us know what the name is down below.
Nice.
We're just coming here.
This worried me. This room when I was editing it, 'cause I was like, wow, as if they're just like fucking smoking inside. It's important to note, and this just goes to show how seriously Carol takes the whole intruders and shit. Is they've designated that room to smoke in the building because she doesn't want you going outside because of the people that are a danger, you know.
I
So,
just
It was a last resort. Like I was going outside, and then
yeah,
obviously
while
that
it was
stuff
daylight.
happened.
Yeah, while it was
I was
daylight.
like, okay, I won't go out
After the
again.
guy knocked on the door, I think we kind of realised. Yeah. And also, we took a walk to the shops in Pontefract. I was scared for my life for a lot of that journey. So
We didn't even get to the shop because it was closed because someone robbed
because
it.
someone fucking
Yeah,
robbed
someone
it.
fucking like, yeah, it was all smashed in and that, and those police there were like, holy shit.
Yeah, there were like 14-year-olds riding about on scooters, and I was genuinely scared of them. That's how not nice this place was. No offense to Pontefract residents, but
The
that
Wetherspoons
is
is
very
lovely.
down.
But yeah,
Wetherspoons is nice. Yeah.
Yeah. It's crazy. I've just got it playing in the background. So
I was
yeah,
gonna
so there was
say,
like a
I can't hear.
cigarette in the ashtray that we thought, but I didn't smoke, so I didn't see it. But
I don't know. It may have been there. It may not have been. I can't be sure. I weren't really looking out for it. Who knows?
But it was
It
the
did
fact
smell.
that
It
she...
did smell very
Yeah.
fresh. It did smell very fresh in there,
Mm,
and no one had been in there for a long time. So
yeah.
doll name could be something old and a bit obscure, like Hortensia or something. Oh my goodness.
never heard that
I
one.
like that.
Right, this was a
Demons or
great
ghosts
part.
feeds off of that fear,
I'm so glad that we
and
added
it
this.
allows them to
This is
manifest
where we
better, right?
decide
Full
who's
disclosure,
going where.
We got too scared in the ancient round.
Sharp, bring a sharpie next time.
Yeah,
is-
because the
Yeah.
pencil on the
Now,
paper
before
didn't
we get
come up.
too
That's why I
scared by
cut
this
away
building,
to the
so I
rooms
have
because
put
it
in
just
this
looks like we're holding up blank paper. But I can assure you, we fucking
coal
wrote
shed,
the names of
this
the rooms
living
down.
room, Philip's room, and Diane's
If we'd have
room.
pre-planned this, I would have
And
taken a different
They'll all be
room.
in pitch black. We will only have
Yeah.
a night vision camera trained on us, and just you can talk to the camera as much as you want or as little as you want. Call out to things
So,
as much
at
as
this
you want or as
point,
little
did
as you
anyone
want.
have-
Try to refrain
anyone have
from
a room
using
that
the
they actually
walkie-talkie
wanted?
unless you need
I
someone
wanted
to
a
come
living
to you
room.
or
Yeah.
you're just that fucking scared.
It's comfortable in there,
Hang on a second,
mate.
I'm just
Right.
getting the
Yeah,
doll.
and
take
right next to
glass,
whoever was in the coal shed, which I like, and the
piece
door.
of paper.
Are we gonna
Who
open
wants,
is
who
great.
wants
Were
to
there
be,
any
yeah, you
rooms
gotta
people
open, so you gotta
didn't
pick it
want?
and then open it. Who wants to go first?
Coal shed.
Can I go first?
Coal shed.
Take one.
If I get
Yeah,
cold
that's
shed,
fair.
In
I'm gonna
hindsight,
put it out there
I
now.
would have
Right, okay.
not taken either of the upstairs
you
rooms.
go.
They would have been the two I wouldn't have
Yeah.
wanted.
Mhm.
But in that moment, I wanted the living room and nothing else.
Oh my word.
Oh, you wanted
I was
Philip's room.
scared.
I've screwed
Is
him
that
up
the
really
one that
good
was?
to increase
I
the
did
tension.
say that, didn't I?
Yeah.
Why?
That's the one you
Because
felt
that's
safe
not
in on the
Philip's
walk around.
That's the one where
What's next?
they caught that fucking
Scott, you
horrific
okay?
shadow figure in the
Yeah.
doorway, and in Carol's suite, that Facebook Live video, that's where she catches the head by the door. So why did I pick that room?
Ideally, before you do
I'm
that,
already delirious.
ideally, what would you guys want? I know you've just got Philip's room.
I
but
would have wanted Philip's room, 100%. That's
Oh, we've got the
yeah.
Fucking
doll
lion.
around on the
Not too
street
bad.
now.
Diane's room's pretty shocking. I want this living room. I want the living room.
I also wouldn't be against the living room.
Yeah.
Okay, he's opening.
Fucking told ya. I knew it.
Yeah.
What did I tell you? I knew it would be the coal shed. What did I tell you?
Poor bastard.
I knew it was. So I just had this dirty. As soon as you said we were going to pick out of that, I was like, oh, no, I'm getting in
This is
there.
what I'm
I
getting.
don't care what I get now.
Well, my Diane's room's pretty grim.
Yeah, but
If you get the
I
fucking.
think this is just going to be a running thing. I'm just going to get the dirt
shit
bag
one.
fucking
Yeah.
rooms, mate.
Maybe half
we
the
go to
ram
the-
in.
Which
You go to the
means
prison,
you
I'm going to
take
get the
this
padded
so
one in the
that
basement or
everyone's
something.
above board.
Yeah.
Just pick this out of here. This should be.
I've seen
Diane's
something
room.
for
If it's
when we
not,
go to
then
prisons. I
it's
was watching
Fred's.
Sam and Colby the other day,
I have Diane's
and
room,
what
which
they
is
do is they
Fred's
split
room.
up, and
But not
one
Fred's
person has
coffee.
to do
Okay.
complete darkness, no torches, walks the length of one corridor, goes upstairs, walks the length of the upstairs corridor, leaves the camera upstairs, then walks back with no camera and no torch all the way back, and then the next person does it to go get the camera.
Vision only.
And what about if something happens on your walk with no camera?
Then you're fucked, basically.
Take 2 cameras, leave 1 upstairs.
Yeah.
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 Fucking hell. Yeah, everyone in the chat, what room would you have wanted the least out of all of the rooms? Into Darkness says, think Diane's room looked the creepiest. I mean, it weren't fucking great, I can assure you that much.
I think the coal shed looked the creepiest.
I think from stories, the coal shed was probably the worst.
Yeah.
I mean, I think the worst story from the coal shed was actually coming out of the coal shed, and it was the short you put up the day before.
Yeah. Oh wait.
What about the fucking people getting beaten up in there?
One
Can't
second,
get
but
out.
this is the
That's also
moment.
not
This is
right.
the
Oh, yeah.
moment. Here we go.
Sorry, oh my fucking god.
What?
The door just opened by itself.
That's
No,
the
I
shit I
fucking
was having.
didn't.
I literally I can't hear anyone.
Apparently everyone who sits in
I
See,
think you're
was
so lucky.
I was so concerned about not being able to hear anyone.
Yeah.
Fucking close-ups horrific. Not doing it again. Tripod.
There's obviously there's some issue with it being that close with the
Yeah.
infrared.
Oh, fucking nice.
I thought
Because
I'd
you
take
look
the
normal in
time
all the
to-
other
This is what I'm
cameras.
looking at.
Thought I'd take the time to lay down.
Absolutely.
I'm surprised you didn't sleep at this
That
point.
is that fucking
This
picture.
is, without a doubt, the scariest thing I've ever done in my life.
The
Yeah,
worst
that's a
bit about
rope
this
room, man.
was the beds have gaps underneath them. You'll see in a
Yeah.
minute. I had to put my feet so far away from the end of the bed because I was like, someone's going to grab my ankles. This is not alright.
Did someone just knock upstairs?
Sorry, I tapped on the
That did
bed.
concern me slightly, I'm not going to lie.
It's genuinely, like, the feeling that you just get in this
He's got his shit in his
is
pants.
insane. You can tell there's something here.
It's just this whole thing was horrendous.
How much I'd have to be paid to stay in this house alone. I heard.
Wouldn't do it, mate.
I read.
No.
I was
Oh, there's
told
that guy, that YouTuber that did 2
you're the
nights here by
most
himself.
Violent
Fuck off.
poltergeist in
I'd rather stay by myself
Europe.
in this one than the Ram.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
really weird that it's Europe and
But
not the world. I don't know what
that's like saying, would you rather cut your toes off, cut your fingers off?
Use me
Neither,
like I'm the
probably.
most violent
That's fair.
poltergeist in the world. I mean, push me off the bed.
I was probably
Knock my hat
probably
off
giving
my
it
head.
some.
Punch
Aye.
me in the face.
Punch me in the
My
face.
arm is really stinging. I can't see anything. Oh, I don't want to look
Look how far away
It's
my
so
feet
far
are.
away.
I'm like,
Is that you that just touched my arm?
If you wanted to, you could kick me in the face.
Yes.
people really liked the difference between me and you right here.
Yeah. I was sort of fuck it. Like,
Did you
you
just
can have
touch
me,
my
have me,
back?
son. So scrap. I really liked the
Okay,
comedic
so
moments
my
in
other
this.
camera just
Unintentional comedic moments.
And
Just
I
where
feel
we're
I've got
like
another one up here.
just pissing, not
I
pissing
just had to
about,
swap the
but
memory cards
Yeah.
over, but this one's
kind of
already
like
taken me back.
fucking
coming
do
through.
something. Yeah,
It's
just fucking do
nuts.
something, son, or I'll kill you.
But just as the camera
I
was
do
dying, I
think,
kept feeling something
however,
touching my back.
Next place that we go, we just attempt to be respectful. Because I do feel like you do get better results when you don't antagonise them.
Yeah, but I think if you do it, because you're always told don't antagonise them, and I feel like there's a reason for that.
Yeah, because it doesn't get you anything.
Or does it?
Like if you watch the videos, a
I love
lot of
this
the
bit.
time,
Hello, Scott.
Hello, Skill.
a lot of the time, and
on
people
with
in the
that.
comments have pointed it out that I get a lot of the things happen, and I think it's because I'm the only one that's being respectful a lot of the time.
Yeah.
Possibly.
So we can try
Possibly,
it.
we
If it
don't
don't work,
know,
it doesn't work. But I think it's worth an attempt, and I think that the difference between the RAM and this video, we got less in this video because I think we were incredibly aggressive.
We did go into this one saying we were going to be more provocative.
Yeah.
I think it
Yeah,
makes sense to
and
try a
braver.
few different,
Yeah, try some different techniques.
try different
We're
techniques,
still
and
figuring
then,
it out.
and then when we go back, try a different technique.
Yeah, exactly. If it don't work, it doesn't work. But it's worth
So I don't know
trying.
if I want to be provocative in the RAM.
No.
And Nah,
No.
they start developing by now.
Yeah, this Polaroid bit was
I think we just
Interesting.
overexposed it, to be fair.
It can't go in backwards.
yeah. Oh yeah, no, I don't mean the Polaroids. I mean the fact that
Oh, that's fantastic.
my by accident caught the EMF going off.
Yeah.
Because obviously we were setting up the next Polaroid shot and just put the camera on the bed and the EMF was going off in the background.
Come on, then, I'll have you. My hand
You
Got
guys
leaned
doing-
into the not being a pussy anymore.
Yeah, he took your comments to heart, guys. And
Yeah.
proved you all wrong.
Sparta kicks me down.
Yeah, this one's starting to develop.
Okay.
Would love to see you drag Lozzie to one of
bloody.
these. So would I. He just needs to fucking take a day off work. I keep asking him, but it's like, I got work. I got work.
Well, we're trying to get them booked on weekends now, so hopefully
Yeah.
he should be able to come to like a Saturday or a Sunday one.
He works Saturdays, did he?
He works Saturdays.
Yeah.
Sunday, Wednesday.
But potentially like a close, like the theatre is only like an hour and a half away, so maybe that on a Saturday
And
night.
it's a later start because it's the theatre and they're open.
Yeah.
Right, if this one doesn't come out.
Yeah.
I would say it's got to be because we tried to take it.
And that's what I'm
Yeah.
thinking. That's
But if
why-
this doesn't, then there's something wrong with these
The
stairs.
capacitor for the flash
Go on,
charges,
throw
which
the
is
ground on top of
electric.
Jordan if you didn't throw it in. Oh,
Interesting.
Payback's a bitch, isn't it?
What does that mean?
I give you permission to throw that grandfather clock
The-
at Jordan.
I think he means the flash on the
No.
camera.
What the
Oh, yeah, we'll give it a minute. Oh, it's
Oh, okay, yeah.
slowly, it's
Yeah, it's
slowly
slowly.
coming through.
Are you guys doing an investigation for Halloween?
We tried to use it, right?
Yeah, I would say that must be a thing.
We'll see.
In the comments, you know
It's
that
more of a
might be-
time
they want
editing
to
thing. Like if I wasn't doing Halloween, then yes. But the thought of doing Halloween, an investigation, and covering my holiday that I'm on from November 2nd. Oh my goodness.
Sideways, French girl. Pose.
How we doing?
Looking sexy, baby girl.
The flash will create an EMF when it charges, I believe. Yeah, that may well be the thing, but the EMF goes off when we're just like trying to figure out
Yeah,
how
prior
they
to
should
the flash.
stand.
Excuse me.
This bit was a bit like, ooh.
Yeah.
Turned it back on. I didn't
But
touch it.
like we jump and stuff, and even when they
Yeah.
sit down and
When
put the
you
camera down
put
on the
yeah,
bed.
you put the camera on the bed and it doesn't change.
Touch it again, push it again, do something. Oh, okay.
I did move. Yeah, that was weird.
Jesus. Yeah.
Because I took a step there, but again, like you said, we jump in a
You
second.
jump, yeah.
And nothing.
Okay, here we go. Fred or Emma. Touch it, push it, move it.
Bop it.
Make
Nice.
it go off. Now move again, Scott.
Yeah.
It's very strange.
That's all slow.
You've both just recreated the movements that you did when that ball went off the
Yeah.
second time.
Okay.
That's what I was just weird. That is very weird. Should we try this?
mirror one.
I'm thinking.
Wait, so do I want Jordan's face?
You want just
Both.
Jordan's
So
face.
look, they've not taken a picture for ages, and they're not taking the picture yet either.
If you can make
Yeah.
mine fly.
Wait, so am I getting Jordan and the reflection?
And you should have good 4 or 5 feet
Yeah.
away as well.
Ideally without this.
I don't think
Boom.
we can like this.
So
Yeah.
we haven't
It's a
taken
big-
a picture at this point. We're still
Yeah, nah.
working out angles.
Just wait.
What if I had it underneath?
Yeah, have it underneath.
Would that work? No.
I just love that that was not the purpose. The purpose was to get the cat ball.
Yeah.
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 Nice.
What's what you say again? Didn't go off.
Gnarly.
What's that? There's one of those in Philip's room as well.
I still don't know what they are.
I
Underneath
think
the
so.
cup is like a weird black
When
stone.
I was in a call with the woman who organises the stuff for the Ancient Ram Inn, she said to me, she was like, "Oh, yeah, it was very busy this morning. We had a possession on Saturday." I was like, "Oh, fucking hell, that's not good, is it? I hope your office isn't in Ancient Ram Inn." She was like, "No, but also I've got plenty of black crystals."
Yeah, I've just googled
To protect
it. It's-
myself, and
Yeah,
I'm
that's
guessing that
amazing.
that's what that is. But we don't want that in there.
My guess would be obsidian.
Suppressing the demons.
Obsidian. Someone's been grinding.
I want to fucking, you know what I mean? I want no protection. I want death.
Sorry.
Yeah, I want to be attacked.
Keep that to
Yeah,
yourself.
difference between attack and death, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Push me down the stairs. Yeah, don't just
Everyone
end
called
me.
me a pussy last time, and I'm not having it.
Yeah, that wasn't very nice, guys.
So no, Scott, don't be.
fair play, I'm just skeptic. I just want to establish this right now. I am still fucking skeptical. I'm skeptical of 99% of the stuff that I see on the internet. I'm skeptical of 99% of the stuff that happens to us. I'm skeptical of 100% of the stuff that happens to us in these buildings. But I have been presented with
I just had an
something
orb.
that cannot be explained. And I'm going to bring up again the mirror, right? Now, someone tries to explain the mirror to me, yeah? Oh, well, you had someone running around the building. Well, I know
Straight up.
that we didn't. So that, whether you believe me or not, don't really give a shit. I know that is not a possibility. So I can strike that possibility off in my head, right? Okay, the organisers had someone running around the building. Well, I was in that building, that confined, like, yes, it's a big building, but it's very narrow in areas, right? I was in that fucking building for 13 hours. And there was not someone else sneaking around that building because we would have stumbled upon
It's a one-way building as well. Like there's no
narrow.
multiple ways
And
to get around.
They're
In and out.
like 800-year-old floorboards that you can hear
see through.
everything.
You can see through the fucking
Exactly.
floorboards.
And they would have to be walking around with no torch on, and they must weigh about 2 fucking pounds to be able to walk over those floorboards without making a noise. There is no way. And I don't want to, like you say, I don't want to just push it for the sake of pushing it. But there is no doubt in my mind there was not another person in that building. I would lay my life on it that there wasn't another person. That's how convinced I am.
Yeah. And so what happened? Well, we witnessed writing in dust on a mirror. Well, that isn't scary. Someone could have done that at any point. And then minutes later,
which is why we took the piss out of it.
Yeah, but you say we missed it. I looked at the fucking the mirror many times in the editing, and we didn't miss it. It wasn't there, and then it was there. Well, yeah, okay, let's pretend we did. But then minutes later, in a building that is locked, not only the front door but the fucking gate, which is fenced off, is all locked, and that with 4 fingers is rubbed off of a mirror. Now, I was a skeptic to a point where I was an atheist, right? And now I'm like, well, I can't fucking explain that. And that is a physical interaction, you know? It's just...
I mean, we're open to all of these sort of...
Yeah.
To any sort of
no
explanation.
explanation. There isn't one.
If someone can give us a completely logical explanation...
But please do.
We're willing to accept it. I would quite enjoy it, actually.
But the only explanation is we had someone in that building, and we know we didn't. And
there was definitely no one there,
watch these nukes videos. Yeah, anytime something like that happens, and I completely understand where people are coming from, because anytime I see something like that happen, I'm like, well, they've got someone else in the building with them. It's obvious. Right? But the difference between me watching someone else do it and me do it myself, which is the whole fucking point, is I'm proving this to myself, and I have proved it to myself. You know?
Like, I feel like with the door in 30 East Drive, like a lot of people have said in the comments, it could be a latch. I don't believe that it is, but that even the door to me isn't 100%. The mirror in the RAM, there's no other explanation for it. There just isn't. There just isn't. The EMF meters, the Ouija boards, the pendulum, I just feel like all of that, you know, even the spirit box can all be discredited as fucking creepy, but you can't take that as 100% evidence.
No. Yeah. And someone's just asked, do you trust all your team? I don't have to trust them, right? Because knowing the logistics of that building... And there was a massive wooden bench. There was fucking wine barrels in front of that mirror. And we were in single file, front to back, front to back, front to back, front to back. 4 of us, right? The logistics... Bailey, you were at the back. First of all, I do trust you. I do trust my team. I do. And Bailey, I do trust you. But you also know full well... If any, and like Maya is my girlfriend, Scott and Bailey are my very close friends, right? If any of you 3 did anything faked, even if you were like, oh yeah, but it'll get you good people, I would kick you out of the team and never take you again. And you guys know this, right?
Yeah.
But the logistics of that building, I know, because we were back to back to back to back to back, and the fucking parkour, silent parkour that would have had to have taken place for that to happen.
Yeah.
I can categorically swear on every single person that I care about's life that it was not one of us, and there was no one else in the building, and it was 4 fingers that wiped through that word. So therefore, it is paranormal, because even if you don't like the word paranormal, if you think about the actual definition, it's something that is like abnormal, isn't it? It's something that is not normal and cannot be explained. That is not normal, and that cannot be explained. Therefore, boom, paranormal. I have proved to myself that the paranormal, whether it is a fucking 18th century ghost, you know, just wandering through, or the stone theory where it's fucking on a loop, or it's an alien, or it's a fucking another dimensional being, or whatever, I have proved to myself that this shit, to whether it's all of it or fucking 0.0001% of it, is legit. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't think that every ghost sighting is real. I don't think every noise is a ghost, because a lot of people, and I understand it, they were like, oh, well, now you proved it to yourself, like, are you no longer a skeptic? It's like, no, if anything, I'm even more fucking skeptical now, because I know that there is stuff out there that can't be explained. So, and I know how awesome it is to have seen something like that. And so it's kind of like, if you saw something as special as that, and then you go from there and chalk every single thing that if you don't give 2 seconds of thought to, that you can't explain, it kind of dilutes what you have seen. Does that make sense? Yeah. And it makes it less special. So, yeah. Like the door. Okay, could have been the latch, could have been a dodgy hanging door, blah, blah, blah. Get that. I thought that. And then you listen to the fucking third time it opened, and it sounds like the door handle is opening. And it's like, well, how the fuck do you explain that one then? You know, it's just really cool. Yeah. It's just really cool. Yeah. Excuse the rant. It wasn't a rant as such, but it was a...
Yeah, I would say the door probably would be easier to explain than the mirror.
Oh my god, absolutely, without a doubt.
And if I wasn't there, obviously I would say there's got to be someone there, or it's could like tricked by you guys or whatever. But do you realise how fucking irritating it is for us that we were there, witnessed it, and we don't know what done it?
Yeah,
like, it's easy for you guys to sit there and say, oh well, it must be fake, but we have no idea what done it, and we can't explain it. And do you know how fucking irritating that is, that we can't explain something like that we've seen? Like, it's so frustrating.
Yeah, it's just absolutely nuts. Yeah. And like, I hope that anyone that has watched the video, and I can see that the people in the chat and the people in the comments do trust us as a team, and I like that. Like, if we went to a place and didn't get anything, that video would still go out. We're very lucky that all the places that we've been so far, something has happened at some point, which we're so lucky for. But I don't remember my point that I was going to make. What was I saying?
People trust us is nice. Just while you're thinking of that, well, I mean, when I watch Paranormal Investigator, I'm not shitting on other content creators and stuff, but when... Okay, like Nukes, for example, perfect example, yeah? He will, I mean, all right, he does say, or is it just an elaborate hoax or whatever, but I don't like when I see people reacting or people experiencing, air quotes, paranormal events, and they don't even, like, bring up the most obvious potential answer. It just really is something that really, really annoys me, you know? When there's, like, a fucking, I don't know. It's just, so... I'm like, I watch and experience things from an incredibly skeptical standpoint. Without a doubt. Kylie says, I had to fast forward when Miley, I just read Kylie. Maya did her second solo. I was way too creeped out. I don't know how you did it, Maya. Yeah, I don't know how you did it either.
I don't know how I did it. I watch it back. I am so confused what the fuck I was doing.
Like a
I think
possessed,
because
innit?
I was, it's horrible. I think at that point we hadn't caught much, and it had been such a long journey that I was so like gutted that we hadn't caught
Yeah.
anything, and I could sense how tired you three were.
I was
And I
fun.
was like, come on, if I go get something now, it's going to perk everyone up and we're just going to be able to keep going. So I was like, fuck it, I'm just going to do it. We've come all this way, I've paid all this money to be here. I'm going to go get something. But fuck that. There is fucking dust flying around. It's doing my head in.
It's an orb.
That's what I keep thinking it is.
Oh.
It's fucking horrible. But yeah, I don't know
Yeah, I
how I
like
did it.
vampires.
And not only doing it, but also how fucking, like, the stuff I was asking for. I don't know
Yeah,
what
what was
planet I
you
was
doing?
on.
That? What are you doing? You're fucking crazy.
Oh my god, I hate myself.
I mean, you mentioned the dust floating around there as well. That's another thing. I think if we wanted to really lean into, having shit happen, we could
Oh
point
my
out every
God.
speck of dust.
Yeah.
Or-
We're in old creepy buildings. There's
Yeah.
going to be dust. We
It's
could
the
have.
easiest
You know,
thing to
we
frame
could
it
circle
all,
something in
right?
every clip here if we wanted to.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and,
Because we're not
that's
trying to push
orbs,
that
mate.
point.
yeah, and plus that's something that I just don't believe in orbs personally.
no.
I'm
Yeah.
not saying that people do are wrong. I'm just saying that I don't. And so like, that's one thing. I mean, Jesus Christ. And I know a lot of people commented it, and like, fair enough. Like if you believe that, then that's awesome. But Jesus Christ, there must be thousands of spirits in that building because there were so many orbs throughout the whole night.
Yeah.
Frankie Wells does £4.49. Thank you, mate. Says, if you went abroad to do one, what's your dream location to do a hunt?
Oh, anywhere in the Middle East. Sorry to cut in.
Yeah, their abandoned buildings look crazy when
Their
you see 'em on
videos
there.
are fucking nuts. The stuff the buildings that they have in any of the countries in the Middle East and the explorations that they do, fucking
Yeah,
insane.
It is crazy.
Sorry
It is.
to steal your
It is
question.
crazy. No, it's for everyone. It's fine. I've been told that it's more of a tourist attraction now, but I'd like to do the Winchester Mansion in California. That would be really cool, I think. What about Bailey and
I
Scott?
think I'd have to go for Alcatraz.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's a good one, to be fair. Like I said in the
Nice.
video, I don't know anywhere. I just turn up and hold the camera. So, like,
Yeah.
The Conjuring House would be cool.
Conjuring House would
Yeah,
be cool.
yes.
And the
Yeah.
Liska.
isn't the Conjuring House though like an actual like shack? Is nothing like the film.
Yeah, it's nothing like
it
the
at
film at
all.
all.
Really
Yeah.
It's worse.
Yeah. Right, so we have here the Estus method. Now, I just want to quickly say to everyone, I know that a lot of people asked for the Estus method recordings, and I had full intention of putting them in. The reason that they were not in there in the end is 100% a creative decision on my part. Basically, if you look at the end of this video when we're doing the spirit box, it's very loud and it cuts into the audio and all the rest. It's very uncomfortable.
Intrusive.
Yeah, I mean that's what's the worst thing about when you're doing an Estus method is just how uncomfortable it makes you feel, right? But I loved in the Ancient Ram Inn, I loved the tension and the how creepy that those segments were, right? I loved like we ask a question and there's silence, and then there's like boom, there's the answer that somehow correlates to the question we've asked, even though the person doing it cannot hear us. I think it's just so fucking cool. And I lined it up with the Estus method recording, which I still have. I have right now on my PC, and it just killed the tension. It killed the creepiness. It was just crap. To be honest, it sounded crap. However, I did say, I think it was in the Q&A or something, that I would do that. And so what I'm going to do is when I get a spare minute, because I'm very, very busy at the moment, when I get a spare minute, I'm going to line them up, all the Estus methods. I'm going to slap them on the Patreon. But you can join the Patreon for £1 a month. And, if you really want to, you can literally just join the Patreon and then watch the videos and then leave. Like, it'll cost you £1. I don't want to put them on my channel because that'll just kind of, I don't want to dilute what I do and stuff. And these are literally going to be start of the Estus method, the video of the Estus method, the actual recording of the Estus method, and cut at the end. So it's going to be completely uncut. So you'll see all the stuff that gets cut out of the Estus method. And yeah, so I am going to upload those to the Patreon. So if you were disappointed that we didn't have the Estus method recordings, or you thought it was something dodgy, it wasn't at all. It was purely from a creative decision that I wanted the video to flow and look and be as good as it could be. And I just thought that the Estus method recordings was just a bit too jarring to be included. All right.
Yeah, it was too much clutter, I think, with things in.
Yeah, very, very much so. But I love the Estus method moments, and that you'll see right now why. So let's watch Scott's Estus method.
Okay, I think that is the admin out of the way.
So you can hear it there. And then if I...
So it's that loud, plus their noise cancelling. So
then if I activate sweep forward,
there we go.
now it's spitting out noises. So
okay, I'm just gonna test him right now. Okay. Oh, Scott, hang on a minute, mate. We're just gonna stop recording for a second.
Scott?
Yeah,
So you could have done, Scott.
Fred, are you
Exposed.
here with us?
yeah.
So straight away. Right.
Right, that's it, I'm out.
Okay.
Obviously, when you say Fred's
No.
name,
Okay, doesn't want me to be out.
when we ask, tell us your name. It's fucking...
Say your name.
Help me.
See, this is the other
Okay,
thing that I
thank you,
found, right?
Scott.
When we're more
Bum.
assertive with names, we tend to get them.
Yeah.
Weirdo.
Savage.
Okay.
How many of you is there here today?
Where?
Here.
This house.
Why won't you give us a sign?
Speak.
Hello.
Yep.
Why do you remain here?
Family.
Bit of a weird one.
What
Goodbye.
the
Oh,
fuck?
don't go yet. Don't go yet.
Could have been
You
the
lied
dad.
to me.
Whoa, that was a long one.
What is your name?
Give us your name.
Your daily bread.
Fred.
Fucking quality.
Best. I think that's one of the best things we've ever caught on that. Love it.
It's close.
Burka.
You fucking
Fuck off.
I was thinking, just from a... This is not a criticism,
just
Bailey,
got
at all.
chilled.
This is just from a creative going forward, right? So when this happens, yeah, or where this happened here, oh shit, right, boom. I'd love, and I know it would like take me out or take Maya out momentarily, but I'd love like boom, zoom Maya's face, because look at her face, and then boom, zoom my face, like, you know, to really get the reactions. Because
I
I
think
can
that's
tell
definitely
you
something.
right now, if Maya's face was in full frame there, that would have been on the thumbnail without a fucking doubt.
Fuck off.
I think definitely something to take from like Sam and Colby's
way.
style of videos.
It's
The zooming in
close.
on the faces, and it's
We did
stuff
it
that we
once
do
with
later
Scott.
on.
It was really funny.
Yeah, fucking so good.
I'm
Highlight
still
the videos
learning,
today.
team. We're
Yeah,
I
getting
do
know,
think,
yeah,
I do
no.
think that's going to be
No,
a lot
no,
easier
no.
with the new camera as well. Because the new camera's zoom option.
I gave it. I
Got rid of
took
that.
it back.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, just for temporarily.
It was completely impractical. For
Yeah, it was just too
explorations.
big. It was just
Oh,
too
fair.
big. Unless we get like a fucking
Oh,
full
right,
on like
Pete.
$5,000 rig for it. So
But also, I
That's
think that maybe taking the camera off that thing
from time to time, yeah, for
to
some
have
shots,
the
yeah.
zoom like available. Yeah,
Now, the zoom is still
Yeah.
available because you just turn the old.
yeah, I guess so. Just hold it like
Sorry,
that.
just
Oh,
gonna-
Remember to do it next time, alright?
That's it.
Well,
Do it or
yeah,
you're
of
sacked.
Fuck it, it'll be.
Um,
I didn't do
But yeah.
media.
but yeah, no, it's
That
all
would be
good.
sick.
Yeah, no, it will be sick. OE says, I would love to hear Scott's thoughts on whether or not he feels like Fred was the one speaking.
I think there were multiple things coming through.
Hmm.
There seemed to be two like very distinct sort of communications going on. There was one that seemed quite pleading.
Yeah.
There was a lot of like help me and things like
Mm.
that, and then there was one that seemed assertive and more, I guess, sort of dominant, which was the more commanding voice.
Yeah.
which I think that one may have been the Black Monk or Fred or whatever you
Right.
want to call it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mr. Nobody.
The
Yeah.
answers you got don't feel coincidental. Not at all. Not at all. It's crazy, isn't it?
And
Diane says these.
just while we're on the subject, I cannot express to you, one, how sound cancelling these headphones are, and two, how loud that spirit box is.
Yeah.
There's
so
also
loud.
there's no volume on these headphones. Like there's no scroller. You have to do it on whatever device it's connected to. And that spirit box doesn't have a volume thing. It's full volume or it's off. And these headphones are designed for sound cancelling. That's why I got them, so I didn't have to listen to the music in the gym, so that I could hear nothing but my music. And that spirit box is so loud.
Yeah.
There is no way we can hear other people, even if they were shouting. You might hear, like, literally nothing.
Yeah. That's
Nothing.
Very true. That's very true.
All people commenting like, fucking, oh, you can hear it. Clown, mate.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, twice we tried to catch Scott out by saying we're not doing it now. Right, two things. First of all, I'm just going to play a lot more of the Estus method, and I'm going to go for a piss. Hit that like button. All right, back and sing.
All over my body.
Why don't you show yourself, Fred? Push something over.
See, you do it there.
Who's close?
Didn't
You
even
said
address
you're
that.
close.
Or is there more than one spirit here?
That's fucking grim, mate. I'm telling you.
I
I
know.
forgot about that.
What is it?
Rank, mate.
It's like,
Literally.
because we've analysed this.
Yeah.
When Jordan was editing it, and you can hear the way that Bailey breathes behind the camera. So he takes a breath in and then out, and then immediately after the out, you hear.
Are we speaking?
So there's no
Yeah.
way it could have been Bailey whispering something behind the camera because he
Why
just
would I whisper? I'll just say it as well.
Yeah.
Like,
There's that too, yeah.
exactly.
There are a lot of
But
buttons laying
it,
around the
it
place.
wasn't you because you'd
No.
just taken a breath out, and then
That was
why would you
strong.
then make more noise?
Yeah, it's-
There's no
he can't
fucking
hear
way
us.
he can hear us.
Restaurant?
Restaurant.
turn me out to
Yeah,
dinner.
dinner.
A little chippy out for dinner.
Just a couple more and then go.
Yeah. Are you happy? Here,
Robert De
Fred?
Niro.
I'm back.
Robert De Niro.
People here.
Yeah, we're here. We'd quite like to meet you, mate. You got 10 seconds, Fred, and then we're cutting off the
Sort
dialogue.
of focus
That's
you
the
have to
shit,
put to
isn't
try
it?
and work out the
Purely because we feel bad for Scott.
text, the words.
5 seconds, Fred.
Jordan, are you back?
Anything.
Yeah, why?
2.
No.
Because I just saw the mouse move and I thought you were still in the toilet.
Well, mate.
Fuck
Buddy.
me.
Where to next, Jordan?
I think we break this up. We should go and do a pendulum somewhere.
Yeah, I think this helped with pacing as well.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Yes.
massively. And
Oh, this
also,
was class. This was class.
oh, this was the best bit of the video.
Okay.
Okay, Scott, what are you doing?
Checking the neighbourhood.
Why?
Like, Scott, what the fuck were you doing, man?
Why are you doing it?
Okay, so
Just checking the neighbourhood.
do the pendulum again.
Just wanted to
and
check,
we
there
start
was
some
nobody
questions.
outside.
And
Can't
all
fucking see. It's pitch black and it's the garden.
Just like that chord, and there is no breeze in here.
Checking the name.
What the fuck? Okay. With Maya's camera.
My
you can
favourite
see
bit's a little
Bailey's
bit
hand,
later
you
on
see
where
the
Scott's got the
moving,
pillow on his
and
lap.
with the other
That's just
camera,
that is
it's
comedy
directly over
gold
the top of it, so you
now.
should be able to see nicely where it is swinging to. Okay.
Oh,
This
love
is such
it.
a weird
There's
thing,
fucking
man.
loads of bangs
It's
coming
weird
from this
doing it,
way.
innit?
Yeah.
Fred, are we talking to you?
It moves so unnaturally. Like, there's no way
Yeah,
that
it's
you
so
could be pushing
weird.
it. Yeah. Because you literally ask a question and it immediately changes direction. And in order for you to do that by swinging it, you would have to move your fingers quite aggressively.
Thing is, I found it when we were in the RAM doing it, and my arm started getting tired from holding it up.
Mm.
You can see when movement from the body is actually
Yeah.
influencing it. At the point my arm started shaking from where I was holding it,
So we're not
you
talking
could see
not-
that
so
was
we're
what was
talking to
moving it.
one individual.
My hand, my hand's like a surgeon, mate.
Yeah,
Sturdy.
your hand's solid.
Yeah, I do think that you're good for this,
That's
for sure.
fucking wild, by the way.
Well, you get to
Like,
hold the camera.
Obviously, last time I only recorded this, so I didn't get a feel for
The camera angle's class as well.
I know, like, hand on
Like,
heart,
I
my
watched the
hand
round
isn't
back
moving.
the other day, and you can't see really what way it's
I'm
going.
not
Yeah,
moving
no, the
at
top-down
all.
camera's great.
Your hand's not.
Yeah, it's really
And when
good.
you ask
With
it
the
questions,
Bailey
it
hand
stops.
cam as well.
Like, it's really hard to get something that's on a pendulum like this to stop dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, and when it does,
What do people
to
think of the
change
pendulum, like,
directions,
viewing it?
It's a real feeling.
Let us know, like, read out some of the things that people answer any questions. But like, what did people think of the pendulum part?
Yeah, let us know. Let us know. Pendulum, what do you think? Do you think it's legit? Do you think it's ghosty ghoulies? What do you think? What we got? Joe Pearl says, I think that you should wait longer in between each question so you know the answers are for that question specifically. The only thing with that is, I mean, if you say, what's your name? And they go, Fred, you know, it's pretty spot on. Do you guys have to sleep with lights on for a few nights after the investigations? Because I do after watching. Well, I apologise that you have to sleep with the light on, but I guess, you know, if we're trying to make something scary, we're kind of doing our job. No, I'm not too bad.
Well, we sleep with the light on anyway, so because I'm scared of the dark.
Well, we sleep with the TV on. Yeah.
But talking of like few nights after the investigation, there was some like creepy stuff happening in this house, but only for the first few nights. Like nothing's happened since, which is really weird. What was that? Oh, you.
Not exactly. I just haven't told you.
What do you mean?
So
Jordan?
I just didn't want to scare you.
Jordan?
Now's the time to reveal it.
So this could be absolutely nothing. The other night you were asleep and I was still awake, and I had my back. I was like on my side, so I was facing you. I had my back to the door, but my right eye I could still see the doorway because we have the door open. And I was watching the movie, and I thought something around 6 foot tall walked from right to left into the room you're in. Actually,
You're actually rank. Why have you just said that?
Oh no.
Yeah.
When was this?
About 4 nights ago.
And you didn't tell me.
No, you were asleep, and then I thought, I don't want to scare her. But it could have just been it could have been lights, it could have been nothing, like, you know. And then there was something else as well, but I can't remember what it was. There was one other thing. Oh yeah, it's on stream. I was playing Phasmophobia with you, weren't I, Bailey?
Oh, and someone's done your chair.
This chair. I thought the boys, our cats, were in this room with us, but my door was shut because you know when they scrab on the back of my chair, I felt like my chair was being pulled, like or rotated towards the fucking window. So I thought, oh, there's a fucking cat in here, and there's no one in here, and my door was shut. And it literally felt like my chair I was on was being pulled to the side.
We're getting rid of that doll now. That doll is going in your car and not coming back in the house.
It's right there. Scott, do you want a doll?
I mean, I've got a nice collection going.
Yeah, I mean, I was going to do another update to my paranormal goings on, but obviously I've just said it.
And you thought that you'd tell fucking YouTube before the girl that lives in the house with you?
I didn't want to scare you.
Well, it's too late.
But yeah.
What?
So that was the other night, and then that was when me and Bailey were playing Phasmophobia. But that's actually on stream. That I have to go find it. When we were playing, Carl Bailey, and I think Brad was there.
I was in here playing COD. Anything could have happened because I wouldn't have been able to hear it.
Or it could have just been like the lights from the TV somehow reflecting off of the curtains into the doorway. I don't know.
Like how visible was it?
I'll tell you how visible it was. Right, I was laying there on my side. I saw it in my peripheral, and I was fucking frozen with fear for about 30 seconds, trying to figure out what the fuck just happened.
I would have loved it then. I'll tell you how visible it was. He just gets up and just stands in Maya's doorway.
Yeah.
Just how fucking visible it was.
But yeah, it went right to left.
So you
Past
didn't
our
go
bedroom
like
door.
check there was no one breaking into your house at that
I
point,
was,
Jordan?
Nah, I was just like, fuck.
Just willing to let them rob you at that point.
Yeah, whatever they take
Because
theirs now.
the problem is with what we do now is instantly my mind was like, fuck, something has actually come back with us. Bollocks. Like, that's where I went. Which is
Bollocks.
Yeah.
Well, let me recommend an egg cleanse.
Like an egg cleanse.
I don't feel well.
Yeah. But anyway, I mean, Dave
Carry on.
Hamill, I'm 10 minutes behind, but in my opinion, it would be better if you put in the recordings when you're asking the questions. I get where you're coming from, but from a creative viewer listening kind of enjoyment, it isn't. Trust me. But if you want to see it, join
anyway.
the Patreon.
Yeah, exactly.
Links down below.
And you'll get this answer in 10 minutes' time.
At least you had your best interest, Maya. Thank you, Tyne. Thank you. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. There you go. It'll be fine. Right, the pendulum. So yes, that's the pendulum. Right, let's have a look at. So then we go to my Estus. See, look, look, right. This is a different door. We're debunking when we're there. That was footsteps upstairs, but when we're there, look, because this door was like opening by itself. We're constantly debunking, aren't we?
It's fine. Okay, so we're going to do the Estus method in Diane's room. This is where obviously I did my solo.
See, look, orbs.
So many orbs.
Scott looked terrified.
Did you see a light?
I thought I heard someone breathing out there.
Out there, we have a static camera. We have the teddy
reaction
bear,
from
we have a
Mara's
cat
quality.
toy, and we have a laser grid. And I'm just staring at that corridor, and it's disgusting. But fortunately, I
Oh, someone asked a question earlier. I forgot to bring it up. That we should use a Connect thing. Scott has one, and it's broken.
I am working on it.
He's working on fixing it. I think it's something to do with the batteries.
Yeah.
What do you reckon is the Connect thing that's the problem?
I think the Connect thing's fine. I think it is the battery conversion on it, but I'm
Scott,
hoping...
can't you get like a power pack, like rather than double like?
That's what I'm trying to work out at the minute.
Yeah.
So the battery thing to do with the Connect or the iPad
The
thing?
Connect.
Well, you can get them on. You can get one from CEX for £12. So why don't we just buy another one?
I will have a look.
Oh, what is it? What do you think? It's the actual batteries on the Connect you have, or?
I think it's the so the way it works is it goes from batteries to power the Connect, and then that plugs into the tablet to get the image. And I think it's the battery pack that powers the Connect,
Right. I
But
which is
see.
converted from the standard Connect plug.
Right.
Right.
Yeah. So what I'm saying is, so the issue is not.
It's
The
not
Connect.
the Connect.
The Connect,
No,
right.
it's the.
No.
How much is one
I
of
mean-
those battery packs? Because we can
I
just
need-
get one of them.
I need to get a decent one because the one I got was,
Oh.
I think, where the issue is.
Right. Okay. We're working on it, but we will get stickmen in an investigation very soon.
have my
I'm
eyes
buzzing
closed
for
now.
that.
Okay, that's what I have for the joys of hearing. And then hopefully, not only will we get a dialogue going, but we'll catch something.
You should really check out
on
the
the
Old
static
Fletcher
cam.
Hospital.
Here we go.
Can we note that down?
Is there
Old
anything
Fletcher.
new?
That's on my list as well.
Nice.
Just put it
St.
on.
Crispin.
Oh, of course it
Asylum.
is.
Wait. St. Crispin.
Ruby.
Fucking hell.
Hello.
Saint Crispin Asylum. That's hard to say. In Northampton. Is that not where we went?
Mm-mm.
Where did we go? Northampton.
Lincoln.
Lincoln. It was St John's.
I swear
Yeah.
we went to Northampton.
No. I know you know where Northampton is.
You've been cheating on us, Jordan, with a different fucking paranormal scene.
That's
I think we
disgraceful.
should contact that pub though that said that they'd
Yeah.
Yeah,
lock
That'd be
up
absolutely.
and fucking let us do Ouija boards and shit.
Yeah, for sure. That'd be great.
We could go. We could try go back into St John's as well because that place was sick.
Again, but
Yeah.
I think that might be in
Might
my
be
head.
fully converted down there.
Fucking better.
I'll reach out to that
Say one of our names then.
the guy that gave us the tour.
Not
St.
Scott.
Crispin
Yes.
houses now.
Oh,
Yes,
dear.
Yeah, like
yes,
that.
you did say my name.
We have
Delete
a
St. Crispin's from your list,
Would you like
Scott.
to play with it?
Films.
The film's downstairs.
We are filming you.
Mm.
Obviously,
Can you do
obviously we
something
used
for
the
the
laser grid
camera?
as well for the first time in this.
Yes,
Yeah.
we did.
Don't be shy.
Or were you talking about
That
the
teddy
films
bear's
that
got
were
to
made
fucking
about
go
this
off at some
place?
point.
One day it will, and when it does, it's going to be more fucking
I'm
breaking
so
the mirror
excited.
and the
One of the
door,
two.
mate.
That was an immediate response for a name again.
It's strange though how like we've had the cat like toys go off, but not
Right,
the
thinking your name
bear,
is Erica.
Mhm.
Yeah.
because they're both done by like
Motion.
motion,
Touch.
touch and motion.
I think that's a bit of a stretch.
I don't know if that said beady eyes.
Beady eyes. One of the dolls
Ugh.
in
Or
Hate
right.
that doll.
Big.
Your Big.
Shepton Mallet has
Mm.
been suggested
How
before.
tall are you?
Mm-hmm.
Denby.
16.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
can't
I
get
was
into
16
Denby
as
anymore. I've looked into that one.
Boom.
Apparently their security is just
Your
ridiculous.
age.
And that's a long drive for us.
Keep hearing. Sounds like numbers.
Tell us your age.
As clearly
Oh,
as you can.
put St. Crispin's back on the list. It is still
Tell us
there.
your age.
Ah.
The edge.
The
I'm
roller
sitting on the
coaster.
edge. Is that what you mean?
He's here.
Who is?
Who?
Sounded
See, I
really
feel like,
panicked, that didn't
like
it?
what you
He's
said,
here.
Scott. I think it's
Who's here?
throughout all the Estus
Don't worry
methods.
about him,
It
speak
seems
to
like we're
us.
speaking to two different things at
Yeah.
the same
Two-
time.
Or
Yeah.
get him to
It
speak.
seems
There's
to
a
be one quite
frail one.
dominant one and one very.
Yeah. Nervous.
I didn't
Yeah.
feel that with mine really.
Yeah, perhaps it was different downstairs. Oh no, because you did
No,
yours in
not
the living
reaction.
room.
Mine felt very much like
Part
one thing.
Mm.
How many of you is there?
Should go to
When
that
we watch
Woods
it back,
you did
we'll-
a video on where
Yeah.
you said you used to go
Height.
as a child. I did a video there
We
last
asked
year,
you
although admittedly it
many
was daytime.
times how tall you were.
Are you trying to tell us
I
that
went
you're
by
above
myself.
us? Mother.
Mother. I think we pull them out.
Workhouses are a good
Night
shout,
vision
they
tools
are.
that build their own battery.
Yeah, pull him out.
Maybe that the younger frail spirit only replies when Maya's present,
That was really fucking hard that time. I could
Maybe.
barely make
Possibly.
anything out.
and it
There's
just
so
said the
much
word
music.
mother.
I think we need
Yeah.
to just really
Oh, I love
provoke
this
it. I'm
bit.
just trying
I
to
love
think
this bit so
how
much.
do something. Like there's an empty Red Bull can there. Throw it about. You're going to be the most violent poltergeist in Europe. You're about as intimidating as a damp flannel. Give me a black eye. Like I don't care. I'll take a shiner for the video. Why don't you manifest yourself? We'll have a little fun scrap. I'll fight you. You know what I mean? I just don't get it.
I was so tired.
You made me the most
Yeah,
violent
same.
poltergeist in Europe. You're a pussy. Fuck you, Fred.
Yes.
Throw Bailey through the window.
Do it. Mate, Scott's dream come true. Just preferably not from
Scott
upstairs.
is.
Beautiful face.
For those of you that don't know, Scott, you've been up since. Well,
See,
you've been
look
up
at
for
beautiful
about
Zoom.
48 hours.
Roughly at this point, yeah.
Roughly.
Nice.
You were so fucked, Scott.
So you had to get a coach
Yeah,
to get
it had
here
gotten to me at that point.
from Plymouth, and you got it very early.
1:30 was it?
One-
I like how we're like,
Yesterday,
One
Scott's done
1:20
so much
AM.
for this. It's
Over
fucking
24
I just
amazing.
throw him under
And
the
then
bus
you
now,
just
don't I?
literally-
work and stuff before that, so Scott is
Yeah.
Scott's feeling
on his
it.
way
I
out.
am feeling the effects of that at this point.
Yeah.
No, that's
Scott's
fair
very
Scott's
weak
very
at the minute,
weak
Fred.
at the moment.
The face.
That's it.
Pure hatred in those eyes.
Yeah.
Fucking-
Demons love
This is
Scott.
I mean, they do. I can't disagree with you.
Don't be-
I am wonderful.
Don't be a poussey, Scott.
If
Quality.
you do want to have a go on me, Fred,
Oh, your face.
Yes.
This bit.
I'm right here.
Oh, this
That's it, come on,
He
Fred.
can't fight back. He's been
I am
awake.
too weak to fight back right now. I am at your mercy. If you want to take over and possess my body, I'm right here.
That's
There
it.
you go.
In you come.
Spread them cheeks.
Entirely thrown the idea, but
Fred, can you make Jordan wet his pants?
That's so fucking
Wet
funny.
his pants, Jordan.
If I needed a wee in that moment, I would have done it for the video.
Scott,
I'd have pissed myself.
go on. Make him do something. You travelled the furthest out of all of us, mate. I'd be fuming if I was you.
I mean, I'm trying. He's not doing anything. He's a bit of a pussy.
That's it.
There we go.
Yeah.
You've just been called out.
What are you going to do about it?
What are you going to do, mate?
What are you going to
No.
do?
Give me a reason why we should be polite. Because at the minute, mate, you're just wasting our time.
Exactly. Sort of
That's
thought.
what I thought, mate.
Alright,
It's
Fred,
the
we'll
slow
take it
blink.
on the S.
You're like-
But,
Exactly.
Okay, it's very cold. Okay, so we're now going into the witching hour. Fun. Yes, this
Fun.
We're going to get
Fun.
the loft. We're just going to do all sorts.
Two EMFs on the go.
Till I sit on one.
This
I know,
hour
it's
is
so
supposed to be
good.
like where it's
Leave.
blurred.
Okay.
2 EMFs on the go.
Jesus Christ.
Leave again.
Jesus Christ.
This was nuts.
That's
Yeah,
not
what?
leaving,
Oh
mate.
man,
Where are
when it's
you
like, should we
from?
go check it out? And you go, I
There
wouldn't.
is so many words
Oh.
coming through.
Yeah. I was so
Norwich.
confident going to check that out till it said that.
Or France, depending on how you look at it.
And then when you think people are walking
the
around
first
you,
night.
but we weren't even in the room.
The fuck?
Run.
Fred, look, mate.
EMF meters straight up Jordan's ass right now.
And
Scream.
boom. Blink, James. Yes, you certainly will see Loz in one of these one day.
We need some.
This house.
Yeah.
This house, knock it about.
Again,
mate.
there's a weird mix of one trying to give us a warning and one trying to threaten us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you talking to Fred?
I think back to Ancient Ram Inn
Stay, but it was so clear.
when it was like, he's here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's a bit confusing. Stay or
10
leave?
times.
I reckon someone's just been following
Very
us and staring
popular.
woods.
It's very popular, this house, yeah.
Yeah. What's up, Bailey?
I heard like a knock. Not on the door, but in the corridor.
Oh. Do you want to check it out, Skill?
Not really.
I wouldn't.
Oh,
That's
my
so
God.
fucked.
that's disgusting.
Well, no, I just said, do you want to check it out, Scott? And she said, I wouldn't.
Well, yeah. So let's check it out.
You can't walk in front
Not
of the
on my
light,
head.
mate. That's
Sorry.
fucking shut me
I
up.
don't know why I fucking apologise here. He's sitting there. I'm
definitely
holding the light.
Keep asking questions.
Sorry. Yeah, no,
Sorry.
that fucked me up. Because
Put it back on.
well,
get
I
it
had
back
my
in
eyes
light.
closed, but obviously there's a massive torch on my face, and when
Test.
Scott walked in front of it, I could see
Yeah.
a shadow go in front of my face,
Why
and that's
shouldn't
what
they
made me
check?
jump.
Fred?
But then that's even weirder that I feel like there's things walking
Right.
around me because I would be
Yeah.
able to see that in the
What?
shadow of my eyes.
More.
More what? Give me answers, Fred. Or whoever we're speaking to.
I don't like that there's movement. I feel like loads of things are moving around.
There's
It's
nothing.
fucking
There's
horrible.
nothing moving around you. It's just me
Right.
and you in the room. They're out
Witching
there.
hour?
Okay,
What are you saying?
It's just me and you in the room.
okay. I'm really on edge.
You're okay. Keep going. You're good.
Blowing my hair.
You're blowing Maya's hair.
Again, that kind of happens to Bailey then in the
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
one, as if that was
Just
a
be careful
warning.
when you're moving around in here because it's very distorting for her. Can you move Maya's hair for her?
Is the
Hi.
ghost girl called
Hi.
Emma? Maybe she is responding to Maya's politeness, calmness, and Fred is responding to the aggro.
The car?
What about the car?
The car. Don't touch my fucking car, though. You can beat me up, don't beat my car up.
believe
Yeah, I
Maya
agree,
fell
OE.
from- Yeah.
Death or death?
Death.
Oh.
TH.
Death or death?
Well, if you're going to
Why
Why would
would
be
I have
death?
gone?
Yeah, why would it be death?
Wanted.
Can't hear you. Speak up, boy.
Particularly, no.
Thank you, Bob Bobby.
No.
This is long.
It is long trying to get answers out of you, mate.
Mesters. That's what
Shut up.
Stay.
Shut up.
Shut up.
Stay in.
Shut up.
Fred,
Your
you
aggressive
do something
reactions to when things happen is my
interesting.
favourite.
Interesting.
I agree, OE, but I just wish we had the fucking thermal camera with us. I don't know why we didn't.
Yeah, literally. I think he's just
There are four of
tiredness,
us.
innit?
There are 4. Is there anyone in particular that you're taking a liking to?
Okay.
Good.
Give us a name.
For you.
That thermal camera's a bit
Yeah,
of a
for
fucking
us.
ball lake setting up
Yes,
as well,
for
isn't
you.
it?
Yeah.
Yes. Which one?
Sorry,
Yeah,
faulty.
needing a phone to be
Give us a
connected to
name.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We move.
No, don't move. Stay here. Give us a name.
Drowned.
A dream is not.
You dreamed of, yeah.
I was drowned.
And you drowned in the bath.
I
I
feel.
was drowned here.
I was drowned.
Who drowned?
Who drowned?
In the
And also-
bar.
At the top.
Isn't that where the guy died?
What?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
he-
died in that room.
Yeah.
Hall.
See, that's weird that
Why do I want
Bathroom.
to say he choked on his own
Like-
vomit?
What we
Yeah.
just
How do you-
drowned?
how do you-
For
drowning.
you.
How do you do
For us
channeling,
to
Conan?
what?
Scott,
Do you know the
finish
channel?
your sentences, mate.
Hall.
I do not.
All.
You wanted to go in the hole?
over there.
Actually,
Over
yeah, no,
where?
he did.
Down the
I think he
bottom.
choked on his own vomit, which is
Downstairs?
drowning.
Unplug,
Yeah.
maybe? I don't know.
So maybe we were talking to him.
Yeah.
In bed.
And did
You are
he
sitting on
die
the bed.
in the bathroom?
Yeah.
hmm
At the top
Yeah.
of the stairs.
Right next door
At
to
the
where
top
we
of the
are.
stairs and in the hall.
You realise what?
Fred, are you a murderer?
Oh my fuck.
Am I fuck?
Love that.
That's so fucking crazy.
The Fs!
Hoover?
That didn't even materialise into a fuck off either, that was just said.
Am I?
Ah!
Are you actually innocent, Fred?
Me?
Yeah, you.
You want us to share you with the world?
Up. Go up.
Or into the loft.
You want us to go up in the loft?
Fuck.
Yeah.
Should we do that now?
What's in the loft?
We should have done an Estus method in the bath.
Tell us what's up in the loft.
You did
Nine.
EMFs in the bath on the live
Oh,
stream.
yeah, I did, yeah.
Tell us.
But the
what's in
live stream was
attic,
fucking with them.
Frederick.
Yeah.
Who are you?
See, thinking back now, and next time we go here, I think we need to focus more on the bathroom as well.
Sorry.
Yeah. Didn't do the bathroom at all.
Dead man. am
No,
I?
it was one of those
Go on,
rooms.
Fred.
I
what's
feel
in
like
the attic?
bathrooms in general are.
Was it worth
Yeah,
having a
people,
look?
people poop in
Yeah.
there, man.
Exactly,
You
it's
sort of don't-
weird,
you
isn't
sort of
it?
don't think of it as an actual room with the house. It's more of a utility.
Are we gonna like what we find up there?
What was that bit?
Frederick.
Who are you?
I'm your
Dead.
dad.
Sorry.
I'm a dead man, am I? Come on, Fred. What's in the attic? Was it worth having a look?
You should check.
Nice.
Are we gonna like what we find up there?
Last year?
Last year,
What
what?
happened last year?
Help.
Fred, what's in the attic?
Did you guys ever hear of constant baths? I don't know
Me.
what that is. What's constant
You're in
baths?
the attic.
You're in the attic.
We-
Follow your pole dancer, Fred.
The four of us
We're gonna
should
like
watch
what we
back
find in
the
attic.
Estus methods with the audio because there might be different interpretations for some of the things that we said out loud that might
We
make
listened,
more
me and
sense.
Jordan listened to your one and they were like pretty spot on.
Nine
Okay,
bodies,
alright,
Fred,
cool.
up there.
A torture
There.
method. Ooh.
Especially the stay. The stay was rank.
Yeah.
Day, honestly, that was like clear as
Yeah,
day.
it was,
Someone literally
yeah.
just went day.
4, 3, 2,
Up.
Okay.
1.
I'll put her out.
1.
Let's go.
Mimicking.
Yeah, mimicry.
Ew.
Oh my lord, Maya. I'm telling you, Maya, you are
You're
fucking
rank.
vile.
Ew,
You are
vile.
vile. Oh, you're vile, Maya.
It
We-
was fucking weird though, like when it was just me and Bailey in here, I was literally, it felt like
Brilliant,
you guys
mate,
were just
fucking
walking
brilliant.
around me the whole time. Like I kept having to lift my head up to make sure that you
Fred
weren't
was
there.
definitely
The
with
worst
you.
bit of doing the
Like,
Estus method
you know when
is
if you
not
put your
knowing
eyes
what
and you put your hand in front of your
happened
face,
during
you
your
feel
Estus
there.
method.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, we didn't know what happened in our Estus method until we watched the video.
Yeah.
I didn't do one at the RAM,
Like,
So you
so I
knew.
never had that moment of, you know, a blank spot in my memory essentially.
Yeah.
Whereas
Yeah.
this, it's like
Was that not Maya?
there's that
who showed
5-10 minute period where I have no idea what happened.
Yeah,
That's what I was doing.
Wow. I guess we know
nothing
what
happened for me at the round, did it?
in the loft.
No.
No.
Okay, so we're going to
Ah,
do
there we
this
go.
method in the
Just 1 second. Right, let's just take it back to the chat for a second. What we got? What we got? Can you do a shout out for Matt West? Shout out to Matt West. How you doing, son? Should have sat in the bath for a bit. Did you ever go? Yeah, constant bath training is a torture technique. Fred was definitely with you at 30 East Drive. Good God. Just sent you some links to Chillingham Castle. Good evening. Got some peeps in here. Maya is a medium/psychic.
To be fair, I saw that comment a second ago. I've been to a medium before, and the second that I walked into the room, she was like, "You have like this aura around you, and you definitely have the ability to do this. And if you actually took the time to learn how to do it, you
do
would
it then.
definitely." 'Cause I'm scared.
That's quite interesting.
Do it.
I don't want to
I
speak to dead people.
think I'll go to one of them. just to see
You
what they
should.
say. When I was round my nanny Janet's, she was like, "Yeah, your great auntie, or it might be great 19th century into the 20th century, like I think like 1860 to like 19 whatever. Yeah, she was a medium apparently. Like, so it's in the blood, you know what I mean? Yeah, fucking spooky shit. Spooky shit. I was gonna read something else and I've completely forgotten. Estus method is my favourite part of your investigations. Great investigation, by the way, all four of you. Thank you very much. Two-hoofed Jimothy. Fantastic. Oh, there you go. Have you looked into Enfield Road? Don't know if it's open to this sort of stuff. The Conjuring 2 is based on it. It's literally just a fucking house now, isn't it?
I think someone lives there.
Yeah, they just renovated it and, you know.
However, we should keep an eye on it in case it ever goes on sale, and then we could buy it and then rent it out to people.
Yeah. I'd love
there.
I would love to have a haunted house.
Imagine if we lived in the Conjuring 2 house.
Well, I think I fucking do have a haunted house.
Don't fucking bring it up again. I've literally just recovered from you telling me that.
Marius behind you.
Your content is always great.
I'm leaving.
I'm just a massive skeptic about all this stuff. I'd love to experience something that changes my perception of the paranormal. It's good to be skeptic. I'm glad. It's the best way to be. Would you take a medium into an investigation with you? Maybe.
I think it'd be quite good if we had one there for like an hour or something.
Yeah, I found a tape in an abandoned old mental health hospital about 6 years ago about the church and sin preaching from 1972. Looked up the speaker, and he actually did a dissertation a few years earlier on demonology. Scared me so much I dare not play it. Send it to me. Fucking brilliant. Right, let's crack on. There is a shadow over your shoulder on the right side. Who, Connor? Who? Scott? I mean, it's a bit...
I'm gonna ask you nicely to fucking stop that, because I'm gonna have a heart attack.
That's it. Would you go to Zach Bagan's museum? Of course!
Are you talking about this?
Oh.
I can guarantee there's no one over my fucking right shoulder but stairs.
Guys, we've got nearly 100 viewers in here and only 51 likes. Come on! Hit the like button. Come on. Go on, everyone hit it. Come on, everyone hit it. Come on. Hit it right now. Let me see that like counter go up. Come on. Right. Oh, I see it. It's going up. Beautiful. Apparently when I was younger, I saw a man at the end of my bed reading me a story. Don't know how much I believe that, though. That's the way. Right, we're cracking on.
The coal shed, but it's very cramped, so it's just going to be me and Bailey. So I'm going to be asking the questions.
This is not
Bailey's
really a nice
gonna be-
place, mate.
No, this is shit. How do you shut it?
It just kind of just shuts. There's not a handle.
That's how doors work.
Guys, can you shut us in here, please? Fred, are you in here
Yes,
with
and
us?
all the likes. Yes, 20 more likes since I asked. Thank
Hello.
you, guys.
Is this you again, Fred?
It moved now. Connor.
Come.
Connor. Stop it.
Will, is that your name?
I'm actually going to be
Why don't you
silly.
show yourself, Fred, eh?
This was horrible
you,
because I
Bailey.
kept looking in that mirror.
Yeah.
In a coal shed.
Listen.
Listen for what, Fred?
It sounded like it said like. Oh no, I can't really make that out. That was a strange. It's like divided, maybe.
Divided. This is supposed to be one of the worst
Dwex,
rooms
I don't know
in the
about
house.
ghosts. I haven't seen a ghost, but I have experienced
Apparently
paranormal
the father of the
activity, so I
Pritchards
believe in the
was locked in
paranormal.
here and attacked.
Is as far as I'd go with that.
You have that opportunity again, Fred. Why don't you take it?
Watch. Now.
Thank you,
Watch now,
Kyrie.
what am I
See my
watching?
fucking neck just get snapped.
What is there to watch, Fred?
Drop me an email about the tape,
Huh?
mate. Do DUI, and we'll sort
Talk
something
to me,
out.
Fred.
What was that?
What was what?
Where?
Speak sense. Come on.
Speak sense.
Come on, Fred.
Ouch.
Or is this Emma? Or is this another spirit?
I
that
noticed something
resides
when
in this
we were
house?
reviewing the video the night before it came out. There is a face in this mirror on like the
Yeah, you
first
did,
half of
didn't you?
this. I showed
did
it to
say
you.
that.
I don't know if you're going to be able to see it because obviously the camera is quite small here.
The mirror
But-
wax.
In this scene, in the video, if you want to go look at it yourself, for the first like third to half of this Estus method, in the right hand corner, if you wait until it pops, it just take the
Give us
camera up a
sign,
little
give
bit
us a
further.
Scratch. Give us a slap.
Keep going.
Say my name.
I'm not controlling the camera.
No, as in keep playing it.
There you go.
So just about. Why did you unpause it? No,
You really want us to
Not that
go
high,
in the attic,
not that
don't
high.
you?
I'm like, yeah, that's perfect. Play.
What was it back there?
Yeah, wait.
Father of the Pritchards was locked in here
Oh my god.
and attacked.
It's like the
You
top
have an
half of the
opportunity
mirror.
Again,
Ah,
Fred.
right, okay.
Why don't you take it?
Why don't you take it, Fred? Why don't you
Watch.
stab me in the throat with one of these spades,
Now.
Fred?
Watch now. What am I watching? What is there to watch?
I actually cut a bit out of this.
Yeah, there we go. You can see it. You guys will be able to
Oh,
see
what,
it.
like the...
Do you see two
Where?
eyes and a nose?
Yeah,
Well,
I
here.
can make
Yeah.
out.
That is there the entire video. Like the first half of
Yeah.
the
I
Estus
was-
method, and then it disappears. So it's not dust.
I was very aggressive in this Estus method. I actually cut bits out because I felt I was too aggressive.
Can you see the
Um,
face, Jordan?
No. Is that what? Is that an eye? And that an eye?
There's two eyes and a nose in the
Yeah.
middle right of the.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Almost
Like the
yeah,
top of the head
middle.
comes to the top of the door,
Yeah,
and then the
that's it.
chin comes to like halfway down, 3/4 of the way down from the mirror,
Spooky.
and that
That would
disappears.
be. That's about a foot taller than Jordan's reflection in the mirror, which would make it about 7 foot.
Which is how tall people say
Make it
Fred
about
is.
7'1", 7'2".
Fred?
6'11".
Creepy. That is
Huh?
creepy.
Talk to me, Fred.
Have you seen that
What was
movie,
that?
The Night House, on Disney Plus?
What was
Paranormal
what?
thriller.
Where?
I haven't.
Speak sense. Come on.
Absolutely, Liam. When it said divided, it could
Come
be
on,
saying
Fred.
that the group has been divided because you
Or is
weren't all
this
together.
Emma?
I completely
Yeah.
agree.
Or is this another spirit that resides in this house? Give us a sign, give us a scratch, give us a slap. Say my name.
I think it said up.
You really want us to go in the attic, don't you? What is up?
He's 7 foot and
Ever.
scared of a scrap. That's it.
Ever?
Mhm.
What's
Oh,
in the
amazing,
attic, Fred?
Josh.
Pulse.
Just bought the Patreon. Time. Thank you so
Pulse.
much, dude.
Is there someone in the attic? Someone alive? You got a frogger?
Frogger.
Aurum.
Or
See how it's not there anymore?
what does that mean, Fred?
I thought this was weird. Obviously, I have a stupid fear of gold, and it said aurum, which is Latin for gold.
Very strange, isn't it?
Strange phobia.
What does any
Didn't
of
realise
this
that's
mean,
why
Fred?
gold has the AU on the
Yeah.
period.
Triple
Hey,
Mr. Nobody.
Anyone.
Educational.
Anyone. What, don't you like Mr. Nobody for a name?
Was it hot breath or cold breath, Bailey?
Do you prefer the Black
Cold.
Monk of
Cold.
Pontefract? Tell me your
Help.
name. I'm not going to help you. I want to know your name.
I'm not going to help you. I'm going to fucking
Is
scrap
that
you.
a trade? I'll help you if you tell me your name.
Never.
Never. Why?
Don't.
Don't. What? Don't push
It's
it.
gone now.
Yeah.
Tell me
Thank
your
you,
name. Why
zombie
can't I
chick.
know your name?
Again, it still
Pretty sure
feels
isn't
like two
it
distinct
demons.
Yeah.
Once you
Yeah.
say
entities
their
coming
name-
through.
Once you say a demon's name out loud, it gets sent back.
Steps.
Once you say a demon's name out loud, it gets sent back
Well
to
then.
hell, doesn't it?
I literally took that from the Nun, assuming that that's true. I just thought, well, they say it in the Nun, so it must be
Good, why
true.
not?
Don't distract. What's your name? What is your name?
I know your name,
Tell me your
Valak,
name.
and it just gets sent back to hell.
Tell me
Bit of a
your
cop-out.
name, demon. Who are
Like
you?
my eyebrows go.
Yeah.
What are you?
What?
What is your name? Only.
He knows he's beating you in them fresh sliders.
No.
It's very true. I wouldn't have a very
What
good
is your
chance.
Give it to me now.
What? War? He?
War.
Warhe.
Are you happy with us being here?
No one.
No one. You're happy with no one being here?
Honest.
Honest. What's honest about that, Fred? Listen, I'm going to give you 30 seconds and then And what, Fred?
I say
Got 30
and like the
seconds
same
and then
time as
I'm
you
See,
did.
communication.
I can see another face in the mirror again.
Heard or hard, something like that.
That's fucking rank,
hard to
and it's in a
communicate?
different place.
Difficult.
How different do you think it could have been if
15
you were allowed to
seconds,
do a
Fred.
Ouija board?
Clock's ticking.
Just from experience,
Anything you want
even
to
from
say?
the
You've got 10
abandoned
seconds.
places, whenever we did a Ouija board,
Don't.
shit kicked off.
Don't. What? Don't.
Mm.
It does.
Communication.
I'm
Well,
gutted that we
I was
couldn't
fucking
do one.
gutted, but I think it lent a lot of credibility
give
to the
and take.
building that they don't want you
Mm.
to do it.
Put.
At least you know that fucking
Said
Carol
divide
believes
again.
it. You know,
Divide. What does it mean?
because otherwise you'd just be like, yeah, do it.
Right, you've
fuck it,
earned
go
yourself an extra
crazy.
10 seconds. What is your name? Come
Just
on.
wait till I do a fucking summoning circle at the next one.
Identify.
Excuse me.
who or
I haven't got a
what
very
you
good
are.
track record with them, Jordan.
That is the thing, though, that kind of does add to the credibility of the building.
It kind of,
If they wanted you to just have a creepy
it's
time,
like a really
Yeah.
weird, like,
they would let you do Ouija boards.
like,
Yeah.
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 That's a weird point to draw the line at.
Yeah.
Look.
Oh yeah, when I said look, I was like, what in the mirror? Oh god.
Give me an answer.
I can't.
You. Do you know?
Wait, did
who
you say
are?
give me an answer and then Bailey replied I
Yeah.
can't?
Yeah.
Oh, weird.
Do you know who you are?
Fucked it.
What do you mean, fucked it?
What do you mean I fucked it?
What do you mean? You got 10 seconds. What do you mean?
Out. Drive.
That's weird.
What, you want us
Get
to
out.
leave?
Yeah, get out and drive.
You want us to drive away?
Or get out
I just
of
felt like
that
breathing
East
down my
Drive.
neck.
Oh, fuck.
That whole
You want us
bit,
to leave?
like,
Run.
you fucked it, get
Run.
out, drive away.
As
Yeah.
in, you've,
Those are all
you've
words,
asked the
though,
wrong
okay,
question.
like-
He doesn't want to deal with
And
you
then
anymore.
You
Bailey
know,
gets breath
there's
down
no
his neck.
Physical
Yeah, it's weird.
pressure.
Yeah, that's
into it.
really weird when you put
You
that
give us a
last little
solid
bit
song.
together.
Push something off of that shelf. Then maybe we'll start listening.
There is something breathing down my neck.
That's
There's a
rank.
cold spot here. Listen.
Oh my god, there is.
That was
He's
really
so
it was
surprised,
so fucking
he's like,
weird.
"Nah."
Yeah,
You?
it was fucking weird. It was like I just put my hand in the fridge.
Yeah, it was so cold, wasn't it?
Didn't we have a cold spot earlier on before we started filming as well?
Yeah, and then Jordan farted and
Yeah.
saw if we could
You
pick
were
up
sat
on
in
the
you
thermal
were sat in the
camera.
living room. Yeah, you were sat in the
Yeah.
living room.
I was sat in the living room, yeah.
No, no, fuck.
Use you. I'm getting slightly
I don't think
concerned
you ever
about
sent
you
me the
being breathed
thermal image footage, Bailey.
I did.
Oh, did you?
on. Wisdom. You are wisdom, are you?
Up.
Up again. Alright, we're going to look in the attic. We are going to go to the attic. 10.
Touch me.
That's right,
Touch
Mandy. It
you.
goes up. It gets
I
uploaded.
wasn't about to touch Bailey to bring him out of this. 3, 2.
And there's still quite a
Oh,
bit
you
left.
shit yourself here, didn't you?
Oh, mate, yeah.
Oh, fuck off.
Sorry, sorry, mate.
Jeez, the aggression.
Sorry. You're right.
Take a sip every time Bailey says fuck off.
Yeah, that was fucking grim.
Oh, shut up.
Did you get anything? Any answers to
Anytime
anything?
Bailey's horrible to one of us.
Yeah, literally, I'm just so great. It was like an automatic, you just don't believe it, so I was like, fuck off.
Like, literally.
It's like in the round. Don't look at me, mate.
Yeah, why do you fucking anyone throwing
Don't
shade
fucking look at
me?
me, mate. Jeez. He's
And
been
he was like, there's
possessed.
a cold spot right here, and I read there was a
Love
cold spot,
that.
100%.
The boys decided to take a nap. Maya decided to go on a solo video.
Pissing me off, even
Right.
watching it back. Why did I
Why'd
do
you do
this?
it?
Why? You can
I
see
think
the
there's a
regret
noise
set in.
upstairs as well as you walk.
Yeah, immediately heard a bang upstairs, but don't worry about it.
And you went upstairs.
And I still went.
Just carry
I
on
must have
anyway.
been
Fuck it.
more delusional than I thought.
So I want to point out as well, I tried to film a TikTok later on in the night before we left. I got to the bottom of the stairs, looked up, went, nah, fuck that.
Yeah.
You guys seen that place like Handbrake Hill or something? I've heard about that place. I've heard.
There's a handbrake hill near me.
Is there?
Yeah, where you park your car and then you let it off and it reverses up.
That's the one.
So,
Yeah, that's literally like
Here?
2 minutes from my house.
Just the one, senior. Just the one.
What the fuck am I doing?
Thank you, Mandy.
I'd just love to watch this back and just have caught something in the background. I can't wait for that to happen.
Yeah, see, I think that'll be the
Yeah,
day I
in the
stop.
post.
Yeah, yeah, me too. If we'd have caught like a shadow figure or like something peeking around the door, I wouldn't go back to another place.
So you've got me
That's it
all
for
to
me.
yourself.
Now, what are you doing, Mark?
Shut up.
That was me. Thank you.
Imagine it wasn't though.
Because that rolled across the room because I kicked
Is
it.
there
But
anybody up here with me?
And again, if you were faking,
I would have just
you'd
pretended.
have played that off.
Yeah, exactly.
If there is, do you want to show me a sign?
Please
Do
do.
you want to show me a sign?
Do you
Do you
have
want him to show you a sign?
No.
I love the way you hesitated when you went to look around that corner then.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because
I'm gonna go out. No, I'm not.
I realised how scared I was at this point, and I was like, I'm just gonna stay in Philip's room because I'm too scared to walk out. And then I do it anyway. Apparently,
Anyone up here
Forgot
with me?
I did.
Yeah, you look at the dolls and shit.
Like I said, I'm here all by myself. I've heard you're
Hey.
very violent.
I think you fucked this room off, then you didn't go in there, did you?
Yeah, fuck that.
Yeah.
Thanks, fuck though, because if that door had
Oh my
opened on me when I
god,
was
if
on
that
my own,
door. And then you'd have probably screamed, and then we would
me?
have woke up to you screaming.
There's no one up here that can help me.
Why are you saying that? Oh, shit.
Okay, I'm just gonna sit here for a second.
Why?
I'll just hope that you walk past that
That
door.
room is our safe space.
Why?
I just hope that you walk past that door. No, literally no. What the fuck would I have done?
Imagine if a 7-foot shadow just walked past now.
Because that's the bit
Surprise,
that they
motherfucker.
caught. That fucking horrible.
You would have been fucked as well. What are you going to do? Run through there to get back downstairs?
This is the thing I always
Yeah.
hate about this, is if you see something out of a doorway at the top of the stairs,
You're
What do
stuck.
I do?
you have to go past it to get
Did you
downstairs.
have a walkie-talkie
Because
on
if it
you?
like
That cupboard.
walked, nope.
No, she didn't.
Your
no.
phone
And
was
you guys
probably
were asleep.
downstairs as well.
I don't think Maya had pockets.
All our phones were in the kitchen.
Or it's literally making me feel sick thinking about what would have happened if that had happened.
Yeah, no
You'd have to just
future
walk through it,
investigations.
wouldn't you,
Take
and just hope
pockets,
for the
Maya.
best.
What if it stopped in front of the doorway?
You have to walk through
If
it.
it started
Yeah.
walking into the room you were in,
Walk through it.
it's
But this is
creepy
the
demonic
scariest
shadow hands
part.
like reaching around the door.
Hello, boys.
A lot of people said that was the scariest part
Yeah,
of the
look,
video.
Dwex, oh my fuck god, when Maya went downstairs and Scott was lying on the floor, my heart dropped.
Yeah, go on. Can
Well,
you come
we
push
were
us
all
in,
on the floor,
please?
in fairness.
Yeah,
'cause we
because you
were-
guys
we
were
were
trying to
doing
do the soldier nap.
the
and they
marine
said-
nap.
I was
yeah.
just awake.
Where you have your legs
Yeah.
higher than your heart for 8
Because you-
minutes.
Delusional.
Yeah, you guys thought, let's take an 8-minute nap and we'll all wake up, and then you guys just stayed asleep for the next
Yeah,
couple
I
of
definitely
hours.
didn't wake up.
I did, I was fine.
Yeah, you got up and you were fine.
Just found that tape. It was preached on 18th of the 1st, 1983 by someone called Patrick Curry, and all I could find of him online was an article about him hating kids and a demonology dissertation. That is rank.
Third time lucky. Right. You was breathing down my neck while doing the Estus method.
It's my stomach again.
That's disgusting. Please tell me that was planned. What was planned, Dwex?
Can you possibly
Oh, what,
breathe
Scott?
down my
Scott
neck
pointed.
again?
Yeah,
Oh,
neat.
no.
I just heard her coming back into the room.
Yeah, because the stairs were so loud, so it obviously woke him up, and then he was just like, Hello.
Can you give us
I just
any
pointed
sign
for
that
some
you're
reason.
in here
Yeah,
with us?
he didn't say anything.
It was just a,
Feel breathing
I
down.
know you're there
Can
point.
you? What side?
My left side. Is that you?
I understand you'd been awake for a while, but does being around paranormal entities cause people to get tired? I'm new to all
Possibly.
this, but I'm really enjoying it. I mean,
Maybe it's drawing your energy.
Fucked that night. After about midnight, I was done.
Is it cold?
It was such a shame.
It's said that paranormal entities and energies sort of draw your energy out
I
of
can
you.
feel really cold, like right
That was
next
that
to
bit.
your neck, and
Use
then
that
the
try
other
and
side
remember.
is
That
not
was the
cold.
double voice thing there, wasn't it?
It's literally like here.
Hello, Katie. Thank you very much for watching for so long. It's been. Is it almost haunted? Was making it out to be? I'd say yes.
Well,
Not
I
a
don't
not a,
think
not a
knives
butcher's
appearing
knife,
out of
but
nowhere.
You was
yeah.
breathing down my neck.
We're
while
missing the
doing
EVP bit.
Estus
Go back.
method.
Is this
Can
bit?
you
Yeah, we've already
possibly
missed it
breathe
once.
down my neck
Yeah, we're
again?
coming up in a minute.
I do go. I repeat this like 8 times.
And then the other side is not cold.
It's
Just missed
literally
it.
It was just that.
here.
With us.
Yeah.
I can feel breathing down my neck again.
Can you? What side?
My left side. Is that you?
Is it cold?
Yeah. I can feel it as cold. I don't know if you can feel it.
Nah, that's fucked. That's fucked.
Can you feel that?
That's on the
I can
EVP
feel
and
really
that's on the
cold, like,
camera,
right
and that
next to
is
your neck, and then the other
categorically
side is not
not
cold.
Maya.
Is
literally
it possible?
Like here.
That
That's so fun.
Just play it one
right?
more time.
No. Right. Now let's just say that everything that we know about spirits and demons, or have been told about spirits and demons, is true. Yeah. One of the characteristics of a demon is that it mimics people, and
I can
that
feel really
sounds
cold,
like a
right next to
mimic
your neck,
of
and then
fucking
the other side is
Bailey.
not cold.
This one more
literally
back.
like here.
But the replay's in a second anyway.
I can feel breathing down my neck again.
Can you?
It
What side?
replays on the
My left side.
spirit
Yeah,
box.
plays on the spirit.
Is that you?
The
Yeah.
EVP again in a minute.
It does it twice. It does it on that, and it does it on the camera.
I
There you
can
go.
feel it as cold. I don't know if you can feel it.
See, what the fuck is that?
Can you feel that? Can you feel like air?
I can feel really cold, like right next to your neck, and then the other side
So
is not
strange.
cold.
I think
It's
Bailey
literally
is saying, I can feel it, I don't know if you can feel it. And
Yeah.
then there is a noise at the exact same time that he says, I don't know, that sounds like
that you
also
doing
him, but I can't work out what it's saying.
Third time lucky.
Right. You was breathing down my neck Cold behind me right while doing the Estus method.
So the first time round is the camera audio.
Yeah.
And this is the EVP audio.
Can you possibly breathe down my neck again? It's like
So
all
strange.
around me.
Can you give us any sign that you're in here with us?
I can feel breathing down my neck again.
Can you? What side?
My left side. Is that you?
Is it cold?
Yeah. I can feel it as cold. I don't know if you can feel that.
So weird.
Did you hear my voice twice then?
Oh, no.
And again, you don't know you
feel
already
it as
captured
cold. I
it.
don't know if you can feel that.
So strange. I didn't even, when I was editing this the first time, I
hear my
didn't
voice twice.
hear it on the camera.
Go from there.
And then I did the EVP bit, and then I went back to the
Yeah.
camera and I found it.
Can you hear
That's
my
so
voice
weird.
twice?
It sounds like you say, I don't know, twice.
It sounds like I say I don't know twice.
But you don't, and you can see your lips.
Oh, I can't.
on
How
the-
can I?
can't
Oh, yeah.
That's fucking weird.
It sounds like I say
Yeah,
it.
it's not
at
a
the
case
same
of you
time.
don't, it's a case of you physically can't.
And then also, it dies. Straight
Yeah.
away.
It was 100% came through twice.
I feel fucking sick. While I'm speaking on that, my voice come through twice.
At the same time.
At the same time, while I'm saying something else. No, something different.
Saying two separate things.
Saying two separate things while I'm speaking. And it's died, so I need 4 more batteries so we can listen to it back. From here. Very tired.
I was not joking.
Innit?
I'm
You're saying I can feel it and I don't know at the same time.
Listen
Yeah.
to
Did you
this.
say that though?
No, I don't think so.
Well, we'd be able to see on this.
I can feel it as cold. I don't know if you can feel it.
So strange.
You say
feel
I
it
can
as
feel
cold,
it.
if
I
you
can
can
feel
feel
it
it.
is cold, so I don't know if you can you can feel it. And also, I can feel it's cold, and I don't know if you can feel it.
Fucking horrible.
I cut over myself. I interrupted myself.
That's the thing. Like I'm saying, I don't know if you can feel it,
I'm not being
but
one
I'm
more
saying
time.
it at the same time.
Yeah.
That's the thing. It doesn't. Regardless of what I say, I'm saying 2 things at the same
That's
time.
one. Yeah.
They can't.
You're so fucked
This
there,
is a tourist
Scott.
attraction. It's made to be creepy.
But you make a very good
Explain
point.
that.
Yeah, how are they going to make Bailey interrupt himself?
Finally, is this thing on? Hello? Jesus Christ, get it to work. Alright,
Do you want to watch one more time? Or are you right?
Alright, what's going on in here?
That's alright. I can watch it in my own time.
That's my
Orb.
ringtone.
What's that fucking dull?
I don't know if you can feel it.
I don't like that one.
What, the middle one or the little one?
That one.
With
Yeah, that doll is fucking right.
With the beady eyes.
Beady eyes.
That's what the Estus
Beady
method
eyes,
said.
Yeah.
Mhm.
What's going on in the
Who
mirror?
were you referring to when you said beady eyes, eh? Nice.
Yeah, sorry. Very gassy.
I thought so much in this video.
This room.
Everyone does. It's not great.
Or is it the little one that's
The
been
little
done?
one that's been a dud.
Yeah.
Except the door opened on Jordan.
The little one's been a dud. Oh yeah.
Yeah, let's do it. Pretty cool. Me and Scott have already tried to do it.
Yeah, that didn't make the cut. Are you gonna put that up, Scott?
I am, yes.
So on
I'm
Scott's
tomorrow.
channel, Scott's
Tomorrow.
channel, team.
This week at some point.
What did you call yourselves? Bot? I can't remember. Scaly. Team Scaly investigation will be going up on Scott's channel. Go and subscribe.
Nah, Miley ain't done it. Right, shut the door. As you can see, right.
Including seeing the door
Okay,
not
right, this
open on
door.
multiple attempts.
Okay.
Yeah. Spoilers.
Does.
No, Scott already said that.
I did.
Right, the important thing here is the sound. Listen
Yeah.
to
Promise
the
you.
sound.
Put in it and opening. So. Okay. You
Open that door for us.
you opened the door for Jordan when he didn't ask for it to be
I
opened.
Scott, this channel.
Can you do it while being asked? Can you open the door? Just open the door.
Open the door.
We've seen you do it before. We know you can do it. Just open the door.
Open the door.
Would you like a demonstration on how to open the door?
I love that. I love
I
that
can
this
give you
works
one if you
twice.
would like.
Nice. Do you know how to
It's
open the
not
door?
You fucking
Okay.
go. It's not hard,
Give you a
mate. I'll show you
demonstration.
how
I
easy it
don't
is.
like opening doors. It's vile.
Yeah, you just.
Right, okay,
like,
the door is
think there's going to be
open.
something there.
Hello?
Mm.
Nothing there. So,
Imagine if there
closing
was.
the door again.
7-foot shadow standing on the other
Flip shut.
side.
And again, we'd have to run past it to get
Now open
downstairs.
it. That's how you open it. Can you do it for us, please?
Come on, you did it earlier. We know you can do it.
Whoa! Okay. Thank you for opening the
Oh,
door, I
mate.
guess.
Thank you so much.
That's wild.
I cannot explain
Okay.
how that moment felt.
Yeah.
That's the first time
Yeah.
in either of the, or any of the videos you've
Thank
heard
you.
actual fear in Bailey's
Do you want
voice
to
as
open it a
well.
little bit more? Or is
Mm.
that enough? That's nuts.
Imagine if
Right,
it then
okay.
swung open like Carol's
Fair play.
video.
You done as told. Well done. Thank you very much for that. I'm going to open the door now.
Thank you.
All the way. That is fucking wild.
Oh my god.
It's fucking freezing here. Like, actually freezing.
Oh,
he's really cold.
Who said there was going to be more break?
That's it. That's wild.
Thank you so much.
Cheers, bro.
That's crazy.
Oh my god,
Hit
that
that
was
like
amazing.
button for the
That's
door open.
madness, you know?
I am fucking...
It's actually like freezing cold right here now. Like as soon as that
How
door
cool would it have
opened,
been if
and
you could
it's-
see your breath?
Cold gut.
The temperature has been like strange throughout the
It
night.
just starts
I'm wearing a
blinking
jumper.
behind us.
yeah, or she like turns to face the camera.
Oh
o'clock.
god.
Got really hot down.
I just heard like 4 footsteps.
Yeah.
Bailey, you are rattled.
Yeah, I am fucking rattled, mate.
To clarify at this point, me and Jordan are unconscious.
Yeah,
Yeah.
literally.
I think we do film you in a second.
You do
Yeah, you
in a
do.
bit, I think.
I do before we go back upstairs, I think, yeah.
But I don't think if we hadn't have done this 2 times round, anyone would have believed us.
Yeah, but fuck it. That's not what we're doing it for.
But we
We're
went
doing
back
it
and
to
we got it
convince
again. So
ourselves.
Or in one of the rooms, or even the attic.
That's it, Carl. Phasmophobia.
I never remember standing here for this
Wanted us
long.
to go up in the attic all night.
I didn't want to leave, mate.
That's
Like,
another reason.
someone just opened the door from that fucking corridor. You want me to walk in there? You're fucking crazy.
I remember the door opening. That's pretty much going
Not yet, Ben. We're
down
gonna do
straight
it at the end.
away.
You
That's
saw how
so
much I
weird.
put it on that door, didn't you?
And I've seen this so many times.
That is fucking insane.
You can see how you're
I can't wait to
shaking,
watch
Mike.
it
I think
back
that's
so
the
the
second
candle gets
time.
moved.
That's Bailey
let's go
holding the
That's me
camera.
holding it now.
Okay, thank you for opening the door. We'll
Mine
go
is
downstairs
much
again,
worse than that shake.
Just gonna feel
My shaking is ridiculous.
Yeah,
Wait.
the worst
Right,
sweep ever.
okay, the cold.
Like, yeah, have it in there, let's
that
get
chair's,
it.
on now,
that
so-
chair's in a different place.
No, it's
Yeah,
not.
Go back.
That's not a thing.
No, go, Jordan, go back. Because the last time anyone went in that room was me on my own, and the chair was right backed up against the wall because I was looking out of the door.
Go to where we first go upstairs and see if you see it move.
Right.
The handle gets moved.
Right, let's go down. Okay, thank you for opening the door. We're gonna go downstairs again now. Just gonna...
Which chair are we looking for?
That chair should be backed up against the wall.
Right, okay, the cold spot has actually moved on now. So
What chair?
The chair in Philip's room.
That was an insane cold gust just come over.
I can't wait to watch it back to see
Right.
if the handle gets moved.
Go
Right,
all the
let's
way
go
back to when
down.
we first walk up the
Okay,
stairs.
thank you for opening the door. We're gonna go downstairs again now. Just gonna feel the bedroom.
We can't think. This is a tourist attraction. It's made to be.
Oh,
creepy.
fake
Yeah.
it.
Explain that then.
Yeah.
Ozzy
It's
Osbourne.
literally
Bailey
sapping
interrupt himself.
Scott's soul
Finally,
right in
this
front of
thing
our
all
eyes.
come on. Jesus Christ, get it to work.
If that chair
Right,
is
we'll
backed
go
up against the
upstairs.
wall,
Alright, what's
I'm
going on
done.
in here?
Yeah, I cut it. I cut
Oh
it.
no,
But I
you
have
didn't.
I do have the footage. I do have the footage.
Can you look at it now? Is that effort?
No, it's not effort. I just don't know what will be shown on screen.
So find it afterwards, and then if it is a thing, we can always put it up.
Well, what we can do right now.
Nothing's showing on screen at the minute.
No, I'm not doing anything. What we can do right now is we can show Myers.
Because look, you can see that I'm backed up against the wall looking out of the door. Oh, okay, yeah, you can show this bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Right.
fuck off.
So the chair's there against the wall.
Yeah. And then when we leave.
Right, let's go down. Okay, thank you for opening the door. We're gonna go downstairs again now. Just gonna feel the bedroom.
You're fucking joking.
Who the fuck would have moved that chair? Because no one else has been in that room.
You two.
I did my solo. You
Wait,
two haven't left the living room.
yeah. But wait, I think it was just for pacing. I did cut you two walking. I assume you walked into that room.
Why would we move that chair?
I don't know.
You have
What
to
I'm,
get
what
that
I'm
footage
saying
up
is,
now.
I can literally go. Yeah, I can literally look at it.
Maybe end the.
Hang on, wait. Let me just see. Can you see? No, you can't.
I'm
see it.
actually
Okay,
shitting
no,
my
right,
pants
okay.
right now. That's disgusting.
Hard drive. Where's the 30 East drive? What
Hard
camera was
drive.
that? It's the main black and white one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, because the main camera is not black and white.
Right. It's a good thing I put all these in
No
folders.
fucking way. Oh
Main
my
night
god.
vision. Would it be that one or that one? Let's try this one first.
Why would
fuck
I?
off! Right, these fucking... right, now it is an effort. These fucking black and white fucking files, right? For some reason, the long videos don't play unless they're in a fucking Premiere Pro. So I've got to open... I'll do it. It's fine, guys. Don't worry. You're seeing a live investigation right now.
This is mad. This is mad. If that chair...
Are we sure we got it all lined up right?
1,000%, because you guys took your nap, your
We
8-minute
took our
nap,
nap.
while I did my solo. Then
And
I
then
came
you two
downstairs
went
and I
off.
woke you up. And we did the coal shed,
Let's have a quick
showed them the voice recording, and then me and you went upstairs to do this video.
Mhm.
So the only person that could have moved that chair was me. And why, when I was so conscious of the hallway, would I have turned the chair?
You didn't.
the
only way that chair is moved is if you two moved it when you went in there, which you might have done.
Because you sit in the chair, didn't you? When you go in, but you don't move it. You just sit in it.
Yeah.
Hang on, how are you already sat down? Oh, it's because I got the wrong one. Right, okay. Let me think. Right, 1 second. Trying to think how I can show people. Right, if I go like that. Fucking hell. I'm literally doing this on the fly, guys, so apologies for the production. Right, okay. Holy shit. Hello, everyone. How are you doing? Right, you guys can't be seen right now. But if you look at my stream, you can see.
I'll try.
Right, that's the wrong one. What do I want? I want 13. Right, so sorry, I put them in the wrong order. Right, okay, so this is it. So you guys can see my editing software right now.
I'm really nervous.
Okay, so. Oh, sorry, this is coming out of my speakers just because of how my Adobe's set up. But you don't need the audio, you need to see where they go. Right, so they're now going upstairs.
We're going to have a delay with our
Yeah,
reactions.
fine. All right, cool. Well, you can't be seen anyway.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm actually, like, really scared
Please
right
be.
now.
Wait. Wait, did you just say about the chair?
Who?
Oh, the chair wasn't like that, wasn't it? Oh, Bailey just said he moved it. He just said, oh, I moved it. When the fuck would you have moved it?
No, because I sat in it when we done my Estus method.
Yeah, but the Estus method was hours before, so that's probably what you were referring to.
Yeah, I was.
But then who?
So I moved it back in it. Oh, maybe I put it back. I can't remember.
But it was back when I
It was
did
back
my
when
solo.
Maya went up and nothing happened.
And
in
no one went up
stream.
in that time. No one did. No fucking way, because you guys were asleep.
Yeah.
No one else would have gone upstairs.
Hang on.
Yeah, because I didn't leave it like that when we done
Yeah,
the
the Estus is here.
Estus method. I
And
do the
then
Estus.
you go up on your own.
And you've edited that in order.
Yeah, I have chronological order. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know that you did because you guys
So-
took your 8-minute nap. I went downstairs, woke you guys up. Me and Bailey went and did the coal shed, and then we immediately went and did this.
Mhm.
Which means that chair moved itself.
Now, unfortunately, we have Bailey saying that he moved the chair, even though I know chronologically that is.
Yeah,
Well,
but the
Bailey
only
did
reason
move the
I
chair, but
did
about
move the
2
chair,
hours
but
previously.
I can't remember putting the chair back. But then
Well, you've
obviously
got to think,
Maya went up.
Bailey wouldn't have known it was in a
after.
different place when Maya went up.
Exactly.
Yeah, I wouldn't have known.
But actually, hang on, wait. Did we film? We filmed, right? Right, okay, that's fine. We filmed. We'll be able to tell this, and I might have fucked up here, but I don't think I did. We didn't, right? We didn't, right? Okay, so I can prove this that it was earlier. Okay, let's go back to Adobe. So here's a lesson for everyone that doesn't know how to edit, etc. Right? So this file, these are the raw files. I've not edited these files. Why the fuck would I? Right. So that is DSCF0013.avi because that is the 13th clip that was used for that device. Right. This is the black and white footage from the Estus method, which is DSCF0007. That is 6 clips before They went upstairs.
And those 6 clips would have been the coal shed.
Yeah. Coal shed, and then you two going in the coal shed. Yeah. So, okay. So the Estus method chronologically was 100%, and we have evidence that it was 100% before that. Bailey, you didn't go upstairs.
No.
After the Estus method, none of us did until.
I didn't go upstairs until I
yeah.
did with Martin. I went with Martin.
Let me just think.
Then, I went up there in between the Estus method where the chair was that way, and the Estus method, and where me and Bailey go up here, and that chair is against the wall, and that's why I addressed it. I was like, someone's moved the chair.
Okay, right. So we can go further than that because I have the footage. You also took the black and white camera, didn't you? That's the coal shed.
No, I took the little.
Both the coal shed.
G7X.
The G7X.
You took the G7X.
Yeah, because I say I moved it because I moved it when we done the.
For the Estus method.
For the Estus method, because I moved it closer.
That was.
But then looking at it, I moved the chair. I was a lot closer to Maya than where the chair is.
And the angle's also wrong because you'd be facing the TV rather than me on the bed.
When the fuck did you take the G7X?
I think so.
I did. Which one would that have been? Sorry guys. I hope this is still entertaining. Right, you went into the coal shed with the EMF, and nothing really happened. So that's another thing. Maya actually went in the coal shed with the EMF. Right, look at this, guys. You're seeing all of the cut shit. Right. So this is the uncut. Ignore that. This is the uncut Maya going upstairs by herself. Right, so that's definitely against the wall, as we've established. Now, when you go in there, do you touch the chair? So there's the chair. Hello, chair. Oh, shit.
In this house, actually. Because the rest of the team...
Right, so you've gone back in there. The chair is still there.
This is fucked. Chair's still against the wall.
Yeah, that chair was... You've gone out. You've gone in there. As you're going down... Oh, no, you go back in there again. Okay. You really did like that room.
I just felt very safe in there for some reason.
I'm just going to sit here.
Right, now you sit on it. Wait.
Walk past that door.
Did you pull it out there?
But why would I pull it to face away from the door that I wanted to look at?
No, it faces the door.
No, it's facing away from the door. It's facing the bed.
Is it?
Yeah.
Where the fuck? Oh, jeez.
Yeah, she don't pull it out. She just sits on it.
So I'm just...
If it was facing the door, I would say that it was me, but I wouldn't have turned the
There's
chair
not a chance
to face
you'd
the
have turned
bed.
your back to the door.
Exactly, because that was my exit.
Yeah, that was the bit you.
I wouldn't have turned the chair and then faced like this to film the door.
Oh no,
it just wouldn't have made any sense.
Oh yeah, no, you would not have. No, you wouldn't have done that.
And I didn't, because you can see that I don't move the chair.
Yeah.
And there is categorically no one that went upstairs in between these two things.
Yeah.
There was a toilet downstairs, so no one would have come upstairs.
Please turn around. 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 You're not gonna. Why would you? But still. Look one more time. Oh, okay. No, that's weird. Yeah, that's strange. I'll put that down to strange. That is strange. Yeah. What the fuck am I trying to do here? That one. That's weird. That's weird. So yeah, you guys saw my editing software. There you go. A little behind the scenes. We've kind of found something on stream.
When I did the Estus method, when I was, because I was sitting on the chair doing the Estus method, I was a lot closer than that.
Yeah, if you look at the angle of how Bailey filmed the Estus method, because he was sitting in that chair, which is what he's referring to as I moved the chair.
I did move the chair for the Estus method, yeah.
And it would have kind of been in that angle, but you can see after the Estus method, the chair has been moved back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this was long after the Estus method, like at least 2 hours after.
Well, we've already established that because there was six clips of different.
That's why I
film.
say that I moved it, because I hadn't been upstairs. So the last time I saw that chair was like that.
Yeah.
Or
Okay.
similar-
That's
similar position,
that's fucking strange.
There's no explanation for that, other than that has been moved by something other than us. There's no explanation for it.
That is weird. That is weird. Can someone just put something in the chat? I'm just slightly concerned that something hasn't been put in a minute, and I don't know if it's the stream or I don't know if people just aren't chatting, which is fine. Just wondering.
Yeah.
Also getting, okay. Just getting some weird lag on the stream.
That's
right.
fucking nuts.
106 viewers, 75 likes. Get it to 100 likes. Come on, guys. Yeah, well, we're nearly at the end, but that is fucking weird.
Okay,
Didn't pick up on that at all.
Now, so. Yeah,
This is the beauty of watching it back. You just got more stuff.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's picked up on it in the comments either.
That's fucking nuts.
There was a comment about the chair on the video that I remember
Oh, was
seeing,
there?
but I couldn't actually work out what bit they were talking about.
No, it was about here.
Well, Bobby.
Okay.
The other chair
Thank
in the
you for
other
joining
bedroom,
us.
was that still left there from when you were sitting on it when we done the pendulum then?
Get a Polaroid.
What?
You know when we went upstairs, we'll go upstairs in a minute. The chair in the main master bedroom's in the middle of the room. Is that from when Scott left it there from the pendulum then?
Yes. Did we have a chair there?
Yeah, 'cause I'm pretty sure Scott was sitting in a chair, but I didn't pick up on it because I just thought that that's where he just left it.
Was Scott sitting in a chair during the
Yeah,
pendulum?
Jordan was on the floor.
And Scott was on a chair?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, well,
Yeah.
When we go back up in a
Yeah.
I would say Team Miley struck something.
Loving the live investigation.
You agree with that, team? I say that was some pretty good stuff.
Yeah, especially the chair you didn't fucking notice, which is even scarier.
That's genuinely really horrible.
This door opens again.
Yeah, it's opened.
Question is, where is it now?
Now it's against the
back
wall.
against the wall now.
It opened
No, it's
on
not.
us just then. Actually, before, should we show what Scott and Jordan?
That's making me feel
actually
really
doing right
uneasy.
First, also, please listen to how loud these stairs are.
Yeah, the
No
stairs
one
are
is
fucking
sneaking down these
ridiculous.
stairs.
Even though the neighbour was Carol and she told us that she wears earplugs, I was so conscious walking down these stairs at like 3 in the morning.
Yeah, there's like.
Yeah, because this would have
Okay.
been like, what, 5 in the morning at this point?
Nah,
No,
better than
4.
that.
4.
Every single room
So
immediately.
you're going to know. You're not
But
gonna
no,
hear
possibly
Yeah,
before that.
one hand in that rig like a champ, mate.
I know that I did my Estus method at the start of 3 o'clock.
Guys.
Yeah, I did mine at about like 3:30ish, I
Scott's been
think.
out for a very
Yeah.
long time, so he's having
Okay.
a little kip.
Yeah, Scott.
Jordan is also having
I'm
some
fucked.
shut
I'm
eye
dead.
on the sofa. Right,
I'm
they've
like a
been there
fucking
for
mummy,
maybe- Probably about an hour now.
That t-shirt I was using as a blanket I am currently
Half
wearing.
hour-ish.
Nice.
So, me and Maya decided to use the time that we have here and produce a little bit more investigating. Because, you know, what's the point in coming all the way here if you're not going to investigate?
Bailey, you had loads of things happening. How did you feel then and now
Hello.
about it?
Again, we're back upstairs.
I don't know, really. I was actually excited that something actually happened to me this time because fuck what happened to me at the round. But
There could be possibility that
Yeah.
someone's
And you
sneaking
shall
around. It's
receive.
just
That's
not a
fucking right.
possibility.
Yeah.
I can't believe the chair's moved.
see this
That's-
chair in here, like, is this from when
Clarify
Scott
enough,
was sitting on
There
it?
is not.
It
I
must
would
be.
assume so. I would assume
Yeah.
That's
so.
Can we have a,
That's
let me have a look?
pointed
It's
too
just the
nicely
four
at
of
where
us.
the pendulum
door
was.
is
Yeah.
locked.
I'm going to have a look at my little...
Spec Halls.
Bolted, because of the weirdos
S-P-E-K-E.
around here. There is
Yeah,
no
got it written
way.
down.
Okay, the door.
Let's
is
hit
going
10k,
shut,
guys.
Okay, I'm going to
The
shut it
actual
again.
video.
Hey, nice.
All the way. It's shut. Okay, shut.
Now
Now,
fucking open,
if this
you
doesn't
slag.
open again, it's going to look very suspect. Okay,
Hello.
you done the door a minute ago for us.
We just want to say thank you for that. But we just want to see it. Just one more time.
One more time.
Please open the door.
and I promise we won't ask you to do it again.
I was pronounced speak.
Would
Right,
you
sorry.
like me to show you what we want
Just
again?
go spec.
That seemed to prompt it last time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just quickly show you what we want.
Ready? Just like that, please. If you could. That would be great. Just like that. Okay? Just pop the door open again.
Okay.
I know you can do it. You've done it for Jordan. You've done it for us.
Just
Do it again.
Door.
Just push. Oh my god. Right, okay, look. There's no one up here with us. Okay? There's no one up here with
Right,
us.
you do that room, I'll do this room.
There's no one up here with us. Right.
Honestly.
I mean,
Dual cam.
you hear
Yo.
the door. You hear it fucking latch shut. You know?
Can you come in here and open these cupboards, please? Because we've got to do it.
I like how we never actually opened it.
These?
Here we go, listen.
Oh, I didn't even know they were on. Oh, it just
See?
opened again. The door just opened again.
Oh my god.
The door just opened again.
Look how shaky my camera is. I'm filming top right, obviously.
Look. There's no one here, man.
That is rank.
Fair play.
I just
You've
looked
done
back on
well,
my
Paul.
solo
You've done well.
walkthrough, and that was
Please
where the
feel
chair
free to give
was
us
in the other
explanations
room.
because we want
Okay,
them as
cool.
well. Okay, we're very open to explanations
Have
and
a look at the
theories that you guys
pendulum.
think could be happening when these things happen to us. You know, I hope that we proved enough that we were the only two up there. Like, I don't know how many more we can prove it. You know,
I think the scariest thing for
door
me
is shut.
in that
You saw how much
building
my-
was that the cutlery was in the drawer without a cutlery divider.
Yeah.
I was pushing on it, like,
I was literally banging. I was going like that.
yeah. I mean,
Terrifying.
I'm sure Carol's not going to be too happy about me doing that. But...
fuck it. Let's go.
I fell asleep. It was fun. We still need to
I
find
fell
out
asleep.
what is in the attic. So we're going to unlatch it and pop this in and give it a spin and see if what the Estus method has been saying has any weight.
Would you do a
behind
full
it.
live investigation
So,
at a location?
Yeah, let's go and
Possibly.
check out what's in
It's
the
more
attic.
just
That would be really cool.
it's more just the connection I'd be concerned about.
So I'm guessing this one of these ones we have to push up.
But we'll definitely be doing live segments from now on, without a doubt, as long as we can,
Right.
connection wise.
This bit was horrifying.
Yeah. We should have put the doll in there.
Oh my god.
Not the doll, the teddy bear.
What is this on? Yeah.
Should have just left the doll in there and not brought it back to your place.
Oh yeah, and just left it there.
No,
for the
what's
next
the
thing.
story about the
Bastard.
knives to X?
You up there, Fred?
Convinced there's going to be something in it that we haven't spotted
Every
yet.
single time that I watch this, I just think I'm going to see something I didn't see before.
Like a little pair of eyes or something, just like peeking through
Beady
the
eyes.
beady eyes.
Can you make a noise in the attic?
Now a proper git.
You've been wanting us to come
Like,
up here all
grip the
night.
bottom of the stick and push it right up there.
Gosh.
You're more than welcome, Ty.
Yes, I was sat in that chair, by the way, during the pendulum.
In there. Okay, I'll do because I want to shut this because I'm so scared. Well, we could be at it. There'll be people being in the comments like, you were meant to come up there. I don't
See how
actually
small
know
that
if
fucking
it's
door
happened.
is.
No.
Look forward to
The
reviewing
knives
that
flying to the
footage.
walls. What the fuck?
Obviously, you would have seen it as it was up there, but yeah, that's scary. Right, let's see what Fred was banging on about. So Mara's just realised, because we're packing up, we're going to do a spirit box before we leave, but before we pack up first. Looking at the doll, Susie, or whatever her name
That's
is.
on a pizza.
Button. And obviously Scott, in his Estus method, said button.
Buttons.
And it's right next to the
There's
doll.
literally a button right there. Okay, so I would say that today has been a very successful investigation. It's been incredibly fun, and to top it off,
Yeah, a
we're
live
gonna
stream,
do a
it'd be
spirit
13
box,
hours
basically
that
get
you would have a live stream
out
for,
the head
and you'd be
homes.
surprised
So we're gonna play it out
how
loud. We're gonna
unentertaining
ask
that
some
would be.
questions, and we're gonna kind of
We are a lot of fun
say
in
goodbye
between shots,
and
but
be
that is a
like,
long video.
Don't follow us home.
Yeah.
And then we have to get cycle. Okay.
Hello again.
Fred, we looked in your attic.
Haven't decided yet, Ben. We're going to decide at the end of this stream, and we're going to pick the Polaroid winner.
Yeah, I'm glad we looked through your attic.
10 likes from 100. Let's go.
Want to say?
Did one of you guys just go woo?
Yeah,
it was me.
Fucking hell. Woo. Woo. That's what I heard.
Yeah,
But I thought it
what
came
do you
through
wanna
Jordan's
say?
mic, and I was like, tweet me?
It's quite interesting.
Says
That
art.
really sounds like me. Every time I hear it back, it sounds like me.
Mhm.
Let's keep set it up. Oh. Obviously, down in the comments, if you can pick out any words, do let us know.
Yeah.
That sounded like Scott.
Scott. Yeah. Even before hearing what you're about to say, I was then like, that one sounded like Scott.
That did sound like
That
Scott.
did sound
And that
like
just sounded like it said Scott.
Right, anyway.
No.
Scott, we've been here before.
I was like, not again.
Worth a
We're
try.
getting through
Don't
it.
move.
Worth a try.
Sounded like Ben.
Roberta.
Why do you mimic Scott all the time? You were obviously at the ancient ramming as well, so what the fuck are you? Who are you?
Buttons, as it said on the Estus method.
That sounded like Scott.
That sounded like...
Good name.
I quite like
It
that.
said something like, this is your final chance to say something.
Good.
Right, you got 30 seconds and then we're going. So, last chance, the floor is yours, say whatever you like.
That sounds like Scott.
It does, it just keeps sounding like Scott. It's really weird. I thought I just said stay.
Yeah, it sounds like stay, please.
Can
Cool.
you mimic Jordan's voice?
Right, seriously now, 10 seconds, what you got, and then we are packing up.
You were like, I
Stay.
just want to go.
Yeah. Alright, well, we were going anyway at this point.
Mad that it
so-
all of a sudden starts
So
like
close
wanting
off
to
the
keep us there.
communication now, let's see,
Yeah.
you've had your opportunity for the last 12 hours.
I think if we
You've
were to go
taken
back,
some
we should do more stuff during the day.
and,
Because I definitely
yeah,
felt
thank you,
worse
yes,
here during the
Brett,
day than I
for
did
the
at night, which is weird.
Yeah.
And,
Really?
Mm.
Yeah.
Permission to follow us home?
Yeah.
you
While
got
it was
that
naturally
permission, not that
creepy,
I don't think
because
we
it's
would.
night time.
I've noticed a lot of the shit that's happened that's been caught on camera has been during the day.
Yeah.
During either the early hours in the morning or
Goodbye.
Yeah.
Goodbye,
Because you got to think, like, sun is
So there we
pretty
go,
much starting
guys,
to come up
that
at this
has been
point.
30
Because we were about to leave to drive
drive.
home.
It's
We wouldn't
been
have left in the
quite
dark.
an
Yeah.
experience. What did you guys think?
Or
Again,
just
if you want to win
intensity.
the signed Polaroid, put down below what was the creepiest part of this video. Like the video, subscribe, share it around, and we will be picking one of you to win a signed Polaroid. Thank you so much. Shout out again to the
300
patron of the day, Bradley Corey. If you want to become a patron, which actively supports this content right here for as little as £1 a month, as well as loads of bonus content and behind the scenes stuff, the link is down below in the description. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you really enjoyed. Hit that like button.
You can see how
and
tired you
subscribe
are.
and stuff.
Yeah.
Before we sign off, though,
just glad you weren't the
Bailey,
one
in
driving.
one sentence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh God, 30 East Drive.
Fucking nuts, mate.
Scott, in one sentence, 30 East Drive.
Really draining.
And Maya, in one
You had
sentence,
nothing to
30
start
East
with.
Drive.
Fucking mental, mate.
Nice. There we go. That was 30 East Drive. We'll see you in another haunted location very, very soon. Sweet one. Yes. Oh yeah, and I just remembered.
Nice.
If you could name the doll, that would be awesome.
On this side,
Hey,
look,
don't let anything attach it to you when we
that doesn't
leave,
even make
alright?
sense. Attach
Don't let
itself
anything
to
attach
you.
it to you.
Mm.
There we go. Okay, amazing, awesome. Go watch the Owl Murder of Thingy as well, guys. Thanks. Right, not going just yet. Not just yet.
You
Right.
want to answer those Patreon questions?
Yeah, let's answer the
quickly?
Patreon questions. If you want to.
Want me to read them out?
Yes, please.
Okay, so first one is Mandy Jansen. Wondering which experience was more terrifying between this and the Ancient Ram, and do you have any places to go next?
Okay, for me personally, I would say the ancient ramen was scarier for me because I slept for I slept for a few hours at thinking, but no, just over like there was a point with the ancient ramen where you couldn't have paid me to go in there by myself. So yeah, for me it was the ancient ramen, and yes, we have lots of places that we're thinking of going to. There's a fort, there's a prison, there's a I think it's a mine shaft, isn't there? There's a theatre,
a haunted well, haunted
forest, really cool places.
A morgue,
very soon.
Which we need to try, which we planned to go to ages ago, and then my car broke.
Yeah,
because I drove into someone.
So yeah, what about you guys?
Agreed. There was one point when we were in the Ram that we were all fucking cowering in the car because we were too scared to even be in the kitchen. That level of fear wasn't quite there for East Drive.
I think the Ram was worse because with 30 East Drive, you have to, like, you're in there the entire time. Like, there's no sort of, even though like, obviously we were in the Ram all the time as well, but the kitchen seems like it's like a cut off bit from the rest of the building. So like the kitchen felt like a little safe spot, whereas in the 30 East Drive, like you're in it like the whole time. There's no like separation from it, so you kind of become accustomed to it. I think going in and out of the kitchen in the Ram, we didn't build that accustomed to the building. So every time we was in there, it was just like shit scary.
Yeah, because you had to start again every single time you walked in that door.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Yeah. I agree.
Okay, next question is from Kaylee Egerton. Did 30 East Drive live up to the stories of other paranormal experiences that people have had?
Yes. Yes. I mean, obviously, I've seen, like, you know, the day before I watched Into the Darkness, and they showed a shadow figure. We've seen Most Haunted, where there's a butcher's knife and, like, photo frames being thrown around. So it didn't live up to that.
Someone died there, didn't they? On Most Haunted?
Wow.
Sorry?
He stopped breathing when he
so it did. Yes and no.
I was as unconscious and dead as him at one point.
Yeah, that's true. Scott could have died at some point in that night, and we wouldn't have known.
I think it did live up to it because, you know, shit did happen. You know, it wasn't like
at random
as dramatized as some of the stuff that you have seen.
Yeah. I think it's titled the most violent poltergeist in Europe. I definitely wouldn't say it lives up to that.
Yeah.
Not for us, anyway.
And
I mean, we haven't met any other poltergeists, so...
Yeah, true.
By definition, I suppose it does.
But it wasn't violent at all, I suppose.
No, it
scratched me. You didn't put that in the video.
What?
The bit where I get the scratches on my arm.
I don't think that was filmed.
It definitely was.
I remember
it was immediately
but I didn't
after
see it.
film in the attic.
Oh, yeah.
I got the scratches on my arm.
You did.
So that was violent.
Extended cut.
Extended cut.
Come on soon.
What was I going to say? Yeah, I think a lot of the videos about this place, without throwing shade to other explorers, I think a lot of the stuff has been faked because I think that it's just not possible to catch shit like that. I don't believe it. But the real stuff that I think people have caught, I would say it definitely lives up to. So my answer is yes and no, basically. Okay, next question is from Ben Millam. Couple of questions, so we'll do one at a time. Couple of questions for you. One, what did you learn from this exploration? Moving on to the next in terms of filming, editing, content, etc.
Be well rested.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I think it's going to be an Airbnb the day before. So we, you know, because normally these places let you in around 5-6 o'clock. So I think we got the day before, we Airbnb, we rest throughout the whole day, sleep, nap and all that sort of shit. Do low energy, not, you know, sit and watch movies or whatever, nothing crazy, so that we have energy for the night.
Ready, yeah.
I also feel like takeaway was a terrible idea because we all went into sluggish mode. Because
I think it depends on what we have. Yeah, I think we all really went for bad options for takeaway there because we all went for fairly heavy
we should have like all bought a sandwich meal deal or something just to keep us going, like we
Well,
kind of did at the
if the
Ram.
shop
We did
was
try. We did try.
We did
But somebody
try to go
robbed the
far.
fucking shop, Maya. So
Yeah, that wasn't our fault, unless it was Fred.
yeah,
Could've been.
stopping us from getting a fucking chicken wrap.
Okay, question 2 from Ben is after being
Does
there.
Jordan want to add anything on the editing part of that one?
Yeah, Jordan.
Just the fucking the hardest part of the editing was the solo vigils, because I'm trying to edit 4 cameras, time them because they're all in sync, but also pick out things that happened. But I can't because it's just fucked. That was the hardest thing. So I think the solo vigils in future, like 3 of us will stick, like maybe go sit in the car and one person will go do it. But then what I'll do is when I edit it, I'll splice all 4 together, but not film all 4 at the same time. That was a fucking nightmare. That was.
Mm.
But yeah.
Number 2, after being there, do you question any of the other videos you've seen or stories you've heard from 30 East Drive with people that have had a lot more happen?
Sorry, can you repeat that?
After being there, do you question any of the other videos that you've seen or stories that you've heard?
Absolutely. Most Haunted planted that fucking butcher's knife in the sofa. That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen in my life.
But knew that before we
both
went.
times
Yeah,
as well,
for sure.
'cause
Fucking ridiculous.
Most Haunted went twice,
Yeah.
and both times that knife conveniently was in a room.
Ridiculous.
Disappeared out of a box that it was locked in and appeared
In a
somewhere
room
else.
that only Carl was standing in the entire time.
Yeah, and Carl was being dodgy with his fucking pockets
With
the
his
whole
hand
time.
awkwardly in his pocket, yeah. No,
Yeah.
Most Haunted, like you said, we're skeptical anyway.
Yeah, they're dodgy as fuck.
I think some of the other more down-to-earth investigations,
Mm-hmm.
I was a lot more, interested in. I think, was it Overnight did a thing there, and it was like they got similar
Yeah, I like that
levels
channel.
of activity. It's sort of there's nothing in there that I look at and go, that's outside of the realms of possibility, whereas Most Haunted, it's like, it's bollocks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like having experienced ghost hunting ourselves now, a lot of the stuff that you see in these videos is just not real.
Yeah.
I think to borderline, having not seen one myself, shadow figures I don't believe in, especially not when they literally are people. That is just a person that is part of the video that they're not that they're faking. I think with doors and stuff opening, you've got to be very lucky to catch something like that. But a lot of the all these paranormal experiences, they're a lot more subtle than people make out that they are. And when you see people getting Most Haunted, getting one thing after another, and it's all solid evidence, solid bang, stuff like that, that's just not real. It's not how it works.
Yeah. No, for sure. Any others, or is that what we've got?
One more from Paul Davidson, who
Yes.
I believe is in the chat at the minute. Hey guys, excellent work on the paranormal videos and content. I was curious to know if you expected more activity given Freddy Boy's reputation with all the videos and stories of the place.
I mean, it would have been nicer, but I think it's a dodgy one really, because we did get quite a lot. I think looking back on it, the amount we actually did get is more than I actually expected to get.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, you always want that fucking inexplicable thing being chucked across the room. Do you know what I mean? You do want their moments, but I think what we got was still
solid.
Yeah, still solid and above my expectations of what I thought we would get.
Yeah, I'd say yes. I think I'm satisfied for sure. I think it's a fantastic video. I think how it's turned out is brilliant.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I was expecting a lot from 30 East Drive. I've been a fan of 30 East Drive for a long time, similar to how you guys were with the Ram.
Yeah.
But so when we were experiencing it, I was gutted because I was like, not that much has happened. But when you actually condense the 13 hours down into an hour and a half, it's like, okay, fucking hell, a lot happened. And we just found the chair thing. It's like, that's fucking mental.
The weird thing is these places go fucking that. It's they go so quick.
Yeah.
It feels like you're walking in, the next thing you're walking out. It's almost
Literally,
like
yeah.
time is like fucking warped around it. It's just quite creepy.
Yeah.
It's quite creepy. But yeah, I'd say that.
Yeah, that's all of them now.
Okay, fantastic. If you want to become a patron, there's lots of behind the scenes and all sorts of stuff. I do weekly videos on there. I show the whole process of the editing of this stuff. I show like the first 5 minutes. I do the day before. You get access to it. So yeah, it's a great way to support what we do here, because you know, the more the money the Patreon generates, the cooler places that we can go to investigate. So yeah, right. Okay, I've selected, because I've already hearted it. Ducks in Space. Creepiest parts for me has to be Maya hearing that hiss. If you believe in paranormal, that can be viewed as a malevolent spirit. And the doors opening multiple times almost fell off my sofa. So Ducks in Space, congratulations. You have won the Polaroid. Please email. This looks like such a scam message. Rhino@gmail.com to sort the delivery. Okay, awesome. Now, I must admit, I can't really see, and I feel bad, but I can't really see many suggestions for a name. Okay, so what
A lot
we'll
of
do
them are
instead,
just like tagged on the end of comments.
Well, I was going to say what we'll do instead is let's do it in the stream here. So we've had suggestions. So put your suggestions in for the name of the doll, and we will pick one. So I know we've had a few already. We've had like Buttons, Roberta. We've had Estus. Oh no, we had Buttons said on the Estus. Sorry, my bad. Shirley. Hortensia. So yeah, so suggest some names. Buttons. That would be cool, because it was said on the Estus. I also said Ruby on the Estus.
Yeah, you just say Ruby.
I said Ruby.
Or Erica.
Yeah.
Erica.
Yeah.
Someone on the video commented Frida, like the female version of Fred,
Frida.
Yeah.
Nice.
which could be quite cool. Or Frederica.
Lilith, I think, was another one. Yeah, call it Lilith. It means spirit of the night.
Ooh.
And think is canny spooky for what you... Okay.
What about Lady Dudey?
Lady Dudey.
Dudey. How many can I do on a poll? Name. How many options? Right, let's see how many options we can do. Add option. Right, we can do 4 options. So we'll break it down to 4, and then we'll have a vote. So I think... So I'll tell you what. Each one of us 4 pick a name that has been suggested. So I'm going to take Buttons. What are you... Right, Scott, what are you going to pick from the chat? Or Maya or Bailey, whoever can pick one first.
I'm having a look.
Yeah, I'm having
We'll all have a
scroll.
selection.
I just read Lauren's comment about how her boyfriend got
Yeah.
blocked by Yvette Fielding.
No way.
She's such a melon.
Phyllis. I'm going to go with Phyllis.
Phyllis.
Yeah, Phyllis.
I like Lilith.
Do you know, I nearly picked Lilith.
Yeah.
And a 4th one, Scott, and then we'll put it to the people.
God.
Oh, Carol. That's really cool.
Carol.
Yeah, go on, chuck that one on
Yeah,
there.
go for Carol.
Okay, right.
I'd be happy with any of them, to be fair.
So whatever gets the most will be the winner. Okay, so here we go. You should be seeing a poll now. Can you guys see the poll?
I can see the poll.
Okay.
Difficult, this.
Phyllis is in the lead.
Yeah, I'm Phyllis.
100 people in here. Come on, get your votes in. And also hit that like button if you can.
Oh, it's done already.
No,
What?
it's not.
No, it's not.
Is it
ain't it?
gonna-
Oh, it's just because I vote.
There you go, you got to click it again.
Here we go. They're
Oh, it's
coming to vote.
neck with Buttons and Lilith.
Buttons. Oh, Buttons is taking the lead.
Oh.
Get your votes in, guys. Come on.
Come on, Phyllis.
Come on, Carol.
Yes.
Oh.
Keep it going. Keep the votes, guys. I'll tell you what we'll do. So what are we on?
33 votes.
We'll give it 30 seconds. 30 seconds to get your vote in. And that will be the name of this doll.
Yes. Come on, Phyllis!
Is this a Carol? Is it a Phyllis? Is it a Lilith?
Oh,
or is it a
closing in.
Buttons? How long have we got? We've got 10 seconds, guys. Get your votes
Come on,
in.
guys.
It will. This live stream will stay up on the channel, yes.
Phyllis, come on.
I'll tell you what, I'm going to extend it 30 seconds because it's neck and neck. 30 more seconds. 35, 35.
Nice, close.
Get your votes in. 100 people in there, only 37 votes. Come on, get your votes in. Oh, Buttons is taking the lead.
Oh. What are you talking about, Phyllis?
What you talking about, Phyllis?
We're going to be here all night.
36, 36.
I reckon whoever takes it with the next vote.
Jesus.
Oh, they've just both gone down.
Phyllis just
Phyllis
got a
coming
vote.
in for the late
Come
win.
on, Phyllis.
Come on, what's it going to be? What's it going to be? They're neck and neck. Right, yeah, whoever goes in the lead. Oh God, I just crushed the box. Whoever goes in the lead is going to take it.
Come on, one more vote. You can decide.
Or do I start a new poll with just Buttons and Lilith? Oh, I dropped down again.
Oh, yes,
Phyllis,
come on, Phyllis.
Phyllis is coming through.
Come on, Phyllis.
Come on,
Come
one
on,
more
Carol.
vote. Guys, there's
Last
60
minute
of
for the
you
win.
in here.
Buttons has
Buttons
taken
has
it.
taken
Takes
it.
the win. I'm
Buttons.
fucking fuming.
There we go. The doll
Well
is
done.
officially called Buttons.
Whoever put in that last vote, you
Well,
technically
Bobby.
decided the name of the doll. Congratulations.
I mean, that was tense.
That was very intense. So we now have Buttons, the doll, that will be with us on all of the investigations.
Until Maya.
Can we
throws
have
her out
Lilith
and
as
then
his
we lock
last
in.
name?
Buttons Lilith.
Buttons Phyllis.
Phyllis Carol.
No,
Phyllis
just
Carol
have
the
them all
Third.
as the
That's
name.
before
Yeah, you just have
Yeah.
all of them.
Buttons, Phyllis, Lilith, the Carol.
Lilith was robbed. I'm so sorry. Oh,
It
dear,
was a very
amazing.
close one.
Amazing. Right, we're going to call it there, guys. But thank you so much. It's been really fun. We'll do this for every single investigation that we do. I think this is better, isn't it, than pre-recorded. Nothing wrong with pre-recorded, but this is just more fun because obviously we can have a back and forth with the audience. Nearly 3 hours. Oh my goodness. That's crazy. But yeah, thank you guys. This will be staying up, and so you can rewatch it or do whatever you want. If you missed a bit of it, you can go back and watch it. Not a problem. Great numbers, great comments and stuff. Thank you so much. It's been awesome. And yeah, we will see you all very, very soon. See you later, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Wish me luck with the 6-foot demon.
Sweet and good.
Weird thing to call Jordan.
5'11" demon.
Oh wait.